In this video, I'll be showcasing every single weapon mod that I've played in Cuphead. And trust me, there's a lot of them, so let's get started. Okay, so I know I usually start with the pea shooter, but they didn't change that weapon in this mod, so I'm starting with the lobber. And as you can see, it's a little different than normal. It doesn't really lob anymore. But yeah, it does a ton of damage. And there we go. Now, if I were to estimate how fast this shoots, I'd say that it's probably at least 20 times speed. I mean, this is definitely faster than 10 times, and it might even be faster than 20 times, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. We're getting some very nice damage in. Skip that phase. There we go. Dodge all the coins. And I should be able to kill him super quickly. And we got the snakes. That's exactly what you want to see. And now let's test out the spread shot, which got changed in kind of a strange way. As you can see, the range is very limited, but I think it does a ton of damage. Oh my god. Now the aerial levels also did get a change, since as you can see, my weapon shoots very quickly, just like the other ones that we've tested out. Okay, I'm looking getting hit a lot. But this is like an absolute laser. And look at that. Okay, can this hurry up, please? And there we go. Okay, the health bars makes this so much easier. I mean, not like it was hard before, but I can just see exactly how much damage I'm doing. And yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty good amount. Alright, let's go, Bonbon. Okay, so I can't actually lobber trap with this weapon, which, you know, is not typical for the lobber, but it's definitely doing enough damage that it doesn't really matter. So I'll give it a pass. And also, as you can see, the EXs shoot straight, which looks pretty cursed in my opinion. So not only did they change the regular plane attack, but they also changed the bomb attack, which as you can see just shoots straight, which doesn't look normal. Why did I just get hit by that? Oh my god, that dude didn't even get to do anything. My god, look at Jimmy's health. And there we go. Easy. And speaking of easy, it only takes 1 second to subscribe. So if you're enjoying this video, consider hitting that button. Alright, let's see how long Beppy can survive these attacks. Oh my god, look at his health. I literally just jumped one time while using spread and I killed him. Alright, let's see how quickly we can kill Wally. I think this attack is probably better. Oh my god, second phase already. Oh yeah, I forgot he's up here first. Alright, final phase, let's go. Okay, I think the bombs are worse. But as you can see, they're both very good. Oh my god, I'm just melting him. Oh my god, that's definitely the fastest I've ever killed this guy. Now this mod also does change the roundabout, so let's just give that a go. And as you can see, it looks like it shoots at least 20 times faster. Probably more, to be honest. And there we go. Easy. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice all my health, but I'm just gonna spam the spread. See if I can kill him. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is probably the most OP mod that I've played. Because as you can see, it's like better than 20x, you know. It just does unfathomable, is that how you say it? Amounts of damage. There we go. Now, I don't think the roundabout or the spread's EXs got changed. Let's just wait for her to come back before I test out the spread. Yeah, I guess they are the same. So the lobber's the only EX that got changed, and I think the plane levels are also the same. But yeah, let's just finish beating Sally. There we go. Alright, let's go. Another aerial battle. Okay, I'm actually just gonna use the bombs because why not? We just keep going in circles. Oh my god, she has like a sliver of health left. Okay, I think I might have done too much damage. Okay, she didn't break this time, so that's good. And 2 more hits. There we go. Alright, let me just bait out this attack. There we go. And yeah, I think we can just kill Briny like this. I don't know why he stopped taking damage. Why is his health not... Oh yeah, I forgot we have to switch phases. And there we go. Alright, let's take out this guy. My god, the lobber is insane. I think the lobber is my favorite part of this mod, even though it's not like the typical one. It doesn't even do what the name says anymore. Alright, last phase, let's go. Yeah, was at 1 health though, so he did put up a decent fight at least. Alright, let's just get this over with. Oh my god. Light work. Look at his health bar. Oh my god. They just can't even do anything. I kind of feel bad. Okay, let's see if I can kill her before she even attacks. Oh my god. Alright, let's go, King Dice. Alright, time to fight the devil. So I actually brought Lobber and Roundabout with me this time. Oh my god, look at his health. Wow, he didn't even get to turn into the skeleton. Okay, actually, I want to use Spread. Or he's standing still. Okay, let me just wait for the lady to come out. There we go. And there we go. Okay, this is another boss fight that can break if I kill them too quick, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I need to stop shooting him for now. And now I think I can kill him. There we go. We did not break the game, luckily. Okay, let's see if we can skip the entire other phase. Okay, I guess we're not skipping all of them, but I think we could skip the phase at least when she goes upside, or not upside down, sideways. So that's the goal. Alright, now it's time to play in the snow. I'm surprised that didn't do more damage. But it doesn't even matter. Just too good. Alright, let's go, Glumstone. I'm not even going to look at him. Alright, let's go. Second phase. We're over halfway done with this health, though. And there we go. Skip the entire last phase. Nice. Okay, I got Roundabout with me and Spread. I don't know if I'll even be able to use Spread in this level, but we'll find out. Just gonna keep killing the bottom ones. Oh my god, I'm at 1 health. Alright, next phase, let's go. Now I do have to do a bit of dodging, because I am 1-shot right now. Alright, let's go. Final phase. And there we go. Alright, let's see the first level. This looks so cursed. I'm sorry, Goopy, but you are about to get annihilated. Look at, he can't even hit me if I'm just this high up. Now, the unfortunate thing about being in the plane is that I actually can't shoot backwards, so yeah, I gotta just hope that they're always in front of me. Look at, I'm just easily dodging all of these attacks. Okay, let's wait for the onion. Oh my god, look at the mini plane. The mini plane is putting in work. Now, this mod also removes the film grain. So yeah, this mod is actually pretty cool. It can do a lot of stuff. Okay, so I just tried the frogs and it crashed my game, so hopefully Cagney works. And some of these bosses for some reason can only be hit with the mini plane. So yeah. But luckily the mini plane is still really OP in this mod. This actually might be better, because look at how easy I can just dodge stuff. Like, I can just sit here and chill. Not for long, though. But, there we go. Doesn't even matter. Alright, now it's time for Bon Bon. Hopefully I don't have to use the mini plane. Okay, apparently I do. But it's actually okay, because I can move around so easily with this thing. And I think I can also use EXs. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh my god, I don't know how I didn't take damage from that. Oh. Thank you, Gumball, for being hit by my attacks. Damn, I have to lock in a little bit. I'm actually kind of low. Oh. Let me dodge that. I think I can hit her with this. Very nice. Alright, let's go, Beppy. Okay, we're back with the mini plane. It's fine by me. Get that parry. Will the EXs hit him? They'll hit the ducks, but they don't want to hit Beppy. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Maybe this next phase we'll be able to get hit. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Those things came flying in. Alright, let's go. Final phase. Okay, that did not work, but it's okay. There we go, easy. And speaking of easy, it only takes 1 second to subscribe. So if you're enjoying this video, consider hitting that button. Okay, no way this works. Oh my god, Grim actually works somehow. Let me get that parry. Well, it's much easier to parry in this. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I mean, oh no, this next phase is gonna be even worse. Can I do anything? Oh, I'm in the sweet spot. No! Okay, but at least there is a way to beat this. Alright, so this time I'm just gonna use my super. There we go. And now during this phase, I can just go behind here. It should kill him fast enough. There we go. Oh, yeah, let's use the bombs. That was quicker than I thought. Alright, let's go. Let's get this done. Oh my god, look at that. All 3 lines of bullets are hitting him. And I'm surprised that didn't kill him. Now, I would really want to try the run-and guns, but after I loaded in those levels, my game would just crash. So, yeah, it's kind of a no-go. My god, parrying is so much easier. Okay. It's fine, I can just kill him here. Look at that. Alright, now it's time to beat Sally. Looks like we need the mini plane. Where are my mini plane bullets? Okay, I'm still doing damage, but for some reason the projectiles are just nowhere to be found. Yeah, it's fine. We're still doing decent damage. Next phase. Oh no. Okay, I think this is kind of broken. I'm just gonna have to take the L. Okay, hopefully the train station works. Okay, there we go. That's what you like to see. I don't even need this platform. I can just move it all the way over there. But I do kind of want to get these parries. Look at that. Oh, I'm low-key just gonna wait this out because I can't hit him without taking damage. There we go. Let's get the right one first. Please don't hit me. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, this last phase is actually going to be so easy. It's going to be easier than normal. Because look, I can just go over here, parry this. There we go, and I can just shoot the heart. Look at that. All the parries are going to be so easy for this. I can just hover over the dice. Alright, let's see how quickly we can kill all these guys. Oh my god, that was an absolute massacre. Ooh, look at this. Alright, time to take out the cigar. Ooh, I can look, just hover over everything. It's kind of a nice little safe zone. Now it's time for the dominoes. Oh, I already took damage. I almost got stuck behind that thing. Look at all this damage from the mini plane. Oh my god. Now it's time for the rabbit and... Okay, maybe the mini plane will do it. There we go. Some of these bosses you just have to kill with the mini plane, but the mini plane being this OP makes it actually really easy. Very nice, very nice. Actually got an achievement for that also. Oh no, 8-ball. I'm sorry. Look at this dude's health. That may have been a little bit unfair, I can't lie. Alright, let's just, wait, I can just stand up here. Oh, would you look at that? It's a nice little safe area. And there we go. Easy. Okay, let's go, King Dice. Oh, this is very sad for you, because look at this. Like, you just can't even do anything. This is not even fair. I don't know why it didn't hit him for so long, but... There we go. Alright, now it's time for the devil. I guess we're using the mini plane again. Not for all the parts though, which is nice. His health is going down. Oh no, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I think this might be a little broken, so we might have to skip this. Alright, let's see if the DLC bosses actually work in this. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so I can actually hit him. Ow. Look at the bombs, putting in work. Alright, let's go. Next phase. We're in pretty good shape. I know we've lost a life, but at least we can hit him without using just the mini plane. Oh, this is going to be so easy to hit him. There we go. Fake knockout. And that's the real knockout. This actually is going to be very interesting. Okay, so I have to do a little bit of dodging, but it's fine. Look at that. Just mowing this dude down. Okay, I gotta use the mini plane for this. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, this is actually kind of hard. I should look at be hitting them at the bottom. What am I doing? Alright, last one. There we go. Alright, let's see if this phase needs the mini plane. Alright, looks like it does, but it's okay. I can dodge everything so easily. Oh no. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought. Alright, just gotta take out the snow dudes. This is so nice. All the DLC bosses can get hit. Oh no. This is a bad side. This is not good. Oh wait. I need him to roll over. There we go. No, don't come back. What do you do? Oh my god. Okay, mini plane's coming back. Oh my god, this is actually hard. Because now I have to wait. Where did that come from? Nice, nice. Next phase, let's go. Oh no. I can't actually go up. Okay, now it's time to fight the gnome. We're back to the mini plane, I guess. Oh, the geese. Okay, when is the next phase gonna happen? Alright, there we go. I can only hit the guy on the right, but that's fine. So I only need to kill one of them. Damn. This is actually kind of hard. I have to like dodge stuff. Are we just gonna kill him? Oh, I can't really go on the other phase anyway, so you know what? I will take that. Alright, let's go, Chef Salt. Back to the mini plane. Oh my god, the fire dude is just following me around everywhere. I actually have to lock in. Everything's out to get me. This is actually hard. Everything is so... Dude, what is going on? This fight actually is hard because everything's homing. Next phase. What? Yo. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, okay, we actually can. Nice. Oh, give me that parry. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Are these things gonna... Do they not want to hit him? Can I at least, like, blow them up? I guess these salt shakers are just invincible. Alright, so the vegetables are going to be the first victims. And as you can see, the pea shooter... Yeah, I kind of just deleted that guy. And it's going to do the same for the onion. There we go. And yeah, the carrot just doesn't stand a chance. I don't know what to say. There's truly nothing he can do about it. Alright, next we have Ribby and Croaks. And as you can see, the pea shooter... Oh my god, it's hitting them so many times. How is this first phase lasting so long? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I just skipped the next phase. And look how fast the coins are. You know, we're playing in expert difficulty. It gets pretty serious. Yep, snakes, perfect. And there we go. But now it's time to test out the spread shot, and Goopy is the test subject. And as you can see, that is... Oh my god. The screen is just covered. The spread shot is always like that in these types of mods. Since it shoots so many projectiles, you just can't see anything on the screen. And now it's time to test out Chaser. And as you can see, yeah, it's pretty good. Now Chaser in these mods is always insane, because you never have to aim at anything, since it will just track down and hit anything on the screen. And also it gives me like this protective bubble, which is really helpful, since I can just like run around and not worry about the little enemies getting me. Like that poor minion that I just killed. Ooh, that is satisfying. Alright, now it's time to test out the lobber. And Beppy is of course the first that I'll be testing this out on, since he's pretty good for lobber trapping. And the lobber, I mean, yeah, it's insanely OP, as you can tell. But it doesn't seem like it's as good as the other weapons we've tested out. And yeah, for some reason this stage isn't ending. I don't know if that's a glitch or... Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a glitch. Alright, let me just restart this level. And you know what, let's use Chaser this time. Why not? Let's switch things up a bit. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't mean to kill him that quick, but you know what, I'll take it. Okay, lobber is also the perfect weapon for this boss. And yeah, you know, I gotta get my force field just so I can be protected. And as you can see, I mean, the lobber is still very OP, but it's nowhere near as good as Chaser for sure. There we go, next phase. Just wait for him to fly over. Is he already dead? Oh my god. Okay, maybe I doubted you, lobber. And now let's test out the charge shot, which is one of my favorites. And as you can see, yeah, it's pretty insane. It's just like a giant beam of the EXs. Now the only problem is that for some reason it can't shoot to the left, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I literally couldn't use it on this part because the B is just on the left side. And I can't actually shoot over there. But for the middle, we can actually do some damage with it. And yeah, it's still very OP. Oh my god, the bottom of the screen is just completely covered up. Oh, this poor rat. And now it's time to test out the roundabout. Looks like it shoots 3 projectiles out. And yeah, you know, it does a decent bit of damage, can't lie. But compared to the other weapons, I'd say this is kind of like the lobber, where it's not as OP, but it's still very good. Ooh, that is a chunky bit of damage that we're doing. Beautiful. Let's parry this. And there we go. And now it's time to face Big Briny. And as you can see, I am playing Miss Chalice. So yeah, I plan on mostly, you know, let's try the roundabout. I was planning on just abusing Chaser, but you know, that wouldn't be fun. Well, it would be fun, but it's fun to try out the other weapons too. Okay, I take it back. I'm gonna use Chaser. It's just too good. But now it's time to test out Crack Shot, which is pretty insane in this mod. Wait, that's not Crack Shot. There we go. And as you can see, we can spawn unlimited turrets, which will literally just gun this dude down. Yeah, I don't even have to do anything. This is pretty much just like Chaser, except even easier. I mean, look at, they literally just hit the EXs and they just died. And now this part, I just have to parry this. There we go. And yeah, it's wraps for him. It should be wraps. Yeah, there we go. Dude, Crack Shot is just so satisfying. This is definitely my favorite one. I don't know if it's like the best, but it's definitely like the coolest. Right after Chaser in my opinion. Which is also great. No, that's an aerial level. Oh my god. That means I can't use any of my OP weapons. Oh my god, this is gonna be rough. Okay, King Dice is getting obliterated. I literally have 1 health. I cannot risk anything. Wait, why does it say Wallop? What is going on? Alright, I'm also gonna use Chaser on the Devil because, you know, why not? It's very satisfying in my opinion. It's almost therapeutic. And now it's time to test out the Converge. Converge? I don't even know which one it is. But yeah, as you probably could have expected, it's very good. It's so good we actually got 2 knockouts in 1. And now I'm very curious to try this out since I've equipped the Divine Relic. And yeah, I'm expecting that it's gonna be pretty good. Oh my god, that is a lot going on the screen. How is this not doing more damage? I mean, it's kind of hard to like hit enemies, but you know, they're bound to get hit by some of the projectiles. Okay, we're at 1 HP, I kind of have to lock in. Doesn't even matter. Just too OP. And now we have the Angel and Devil boss fight, which is kind of an extra credit boss, but, you know. But yeah, as you can see, we can just take them both down pretty easily. Alright, so I've re-equipped the Divine Relic because it's just too cool. It's just so satisfying seeing all the extremely OP attacks on the screen. And even though we've already seen it in the Divine Relic, it's time to test out Twist Up. That's low-key an insane tongue twister. But yeah, as you can see, the tornadoes are just going all around the screen. And it's another one of those weapons where you don't even have to aim. So yeah, that's nice. And okay, I don't know how this dude's lasting so long. There we go. And now it's time for the final boss of Cuphead, Chef Saltbaker. Please, Chef, can you just take it easy on me? It's not like my weapons are good or anything. Okay, I actually do have to dodge a little bit in this boss fight. Ow. Okay, it's fine. I can just kill these guys to make up for that. And I also don't want to spam the pea shooter because it's not really necessary. And I kind of do want to be able to see stuff on the screen. Ooh, the spread shot's pretty good. The problem with the spread is I just can't see. I mean, at least it kills all the enemies, but like, yeah, just look at this. Let me get past this. There we go. See, this is why the pea shooter deserves respect. At least I can see with it. But yeah, the good thing with the spread is I don't actually have to aim. I just have to wait for like the projectiles to just hit the enemies. Because they're pretty slow, but you know, they hit them eventually. And also look at these beautiful EXs. They're very helpful. And let's kill this guy. Ooh! Oh no! Blueberry. Oh my god, I'm at 2 health. I did not even realize that. That's not very good for me. I mean, I'm still gonna beat this level. Oh my god. Okay, that was kind of close. Let's take these guys out. Yes, sir. And again, I don't want to spam... Ow. What was I saying? I don't want to spam the screen because, yes, I do actually need to see more for this running gun than the last one. Since, yeah, there are, like, holes in the floor and stuff. And there's just, like, more obstacles in general. But it's fine. I'm still, you know, I'm still prepared. I got my OP weapons. I'll be fine. Okay, I don't want to go down there because then I'll actually take damage. If I go off the screen, that would be bad. Okay, I'm kind of losing track of where I am on the screen, but it's okay. I'll manage. Now it's time for the obstacle course. There we go. Oh my... It's fine. It's fine. I'll make a recovery. Oh my god, everyone's getting killed. I'm sorry. And there we go. What? Okay, that is not my fault. 1 HP again? Oh my god, Chaser's gonna make this so much easier. Should probably not hit these guys. I don't want the pellets going at me. Okay. Ooh! That was a little bit too close for comfort. Let's kill this dude. Beautiful. Not get hit by this ball. Okay, this part is still annoying. As you can see. Oh my god, this part sucks. Okay, it might be user error just a little bit. Oh my god, Chaser just kills everything. That's just amazing. Yep, this guy too. There are no survivors, I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna survive. All of these weird things are getting killed. But I still have to dodge... Oh. I still have to dodge the condiments. Okay, I have to lock in a little bit. I don't want to die here. Please. I just killed this dude. 1 HP again! Oh my god. Oh my god, the ducks just got obliterated. You love to see that. Ooh, those sounds. Crispy. Did that just do damage? What the hell? Oh. Starfruit from PvZ, please have mercy on me. I'm looking a beast. Nothing can hit me. I mean, they can try to hit me. Like, the projectiles can hit me, but, like, the little dudes, like, going at me, like, just get hit with the chaser. Like, ring around me. Oof. I thought that was gonna hit me. Okay, kill this dude. Bravo. Yes, sir. Ooh, the charge. The charge is low-key nice on this level. Look at, they can't even throw the pickaxes at me. I can just kill them so fast. Now, although the charge can't shoot to the left, hey man, all you need is for it to shoot on the right for some of these levels, like this one. There we go, Wobber coming in clutch. Beautiful parry. Oof. Wait, that was kind of satisfying, what the hell? For some reason the charge doesn't like make any noise when I use it. I don't know if it was supposed to be like that, but anyways. And you also can't hold down the charge in this mod. You have to like tap it each time, which I think is the only weapon that's like that. Oh, there's a big ogre or whatever he is. See, I couldn't even use charge against him if I wanted to. Not like it would do any damage or anything, but I don't even have the option. Oh my god, this parkour is beautiful. This is actually the best I've done on any run and gun in this entire, like, run. I have all 5 hearts. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, this jump's kind of... There we go. How long is this? Okay. I was gonna say. Alright, I'm bringing Chaser back for this level. There we go. Use a little bit of, get a little bit of spread shot action in there. But Loki, if I had to choose one, I'm just picking Chaser. Like, there's no need for spread. I mean, it's so good and it's cool, but Chaser's the goat of this mod. Oh my god. Wait, how did that hit me? He was dead. Oh, I gotta kill this guy now. Light work. Ooh. Kind of bonked my head a little bit. Oh my, that was so easily avoidable. Okay, I only have 2 hearts. I have to be kind of careful. It's a little embarrassing if I die with these weapons. So far, so good, though. Oh. It's fine. I think we're almost done. We should be. There we go. Whew, that was looking close. Alright, so the first 2 weapons I'll be testing out consist of the Trisect and the Blitzer. So yeah, let's see what these things can do. Okay. Ooh, it can shoot 3 sometimes. It's kind of like Converge a little bit in that way. And the super looks kind of like the EX of the pea shooter. Okay, so I feel like it's every like 10 shots it does a triple, which is pretty cool. Alright, for the first weapon, I'd say this is pretty solid. I'm actually liking this one a lot. I mean, it's pretty simple and easy to use, so yeah, you can't really go wrong with it. But I also just like how it looks and, you know, it seems like it's doing good damage. Although the bar is pretty low since this is the first level. Alright, now it's time to test out the next modded weapon. Okay, so it shoots little like black bullets or pellets? I don't really know. They're really hard to see, but I don't really know about this weapon. The range is pretty horrendous, but you know, maybe it does do good damage. And I have no idea what the EX is. I don't think there is an EX. Okay, that's a bit of a letdown, but you know, well, I'll let it slide because, you know, maybe this is doing a lot of damage. I mean, I guess there's not really a way for me to know besides just like seeing if it feels like it does a lot. Just kind of hard to do. But yeah, nonetheless, still not bad for a custom weapon. Okay, I do kind of want to give this weapon a second chance because I feel like maybe that was just not the right boss fight for it. So yeah, we'll see how he does against Goopy. Which, just like the root pack, is a pretty low bar. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's much better on this guy, but hey, it was worth a shot. Alright, the next two weapons on the list are the crossfire and the flamethrower. Okay, that's kind of exciting. That seems pretty cool. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is definitely the crossfire, since it shoots, like, in a cross. I know, it's very self-explanatory. And yeah, I don't know how practical this is, but I think it's a pretty cool concept. And yeah, hey, if it does good damage, it's, you know, it's good in my book. Okay, it looks like a lot of these weapons don't have EXs, which is a little bit disappointing. Alright, now let's test out the next weapon, which is the flamethrower. Ooh, okay. Seems like it's another short-ranged weapon. And it kind of looks like the charge when it hits the enemies. And actually, this seems pretty solid so far. I mean, it took that gumball out pretty quickly. Ooh, okay, it actually does have an EX. It looks like it has like a little like ball of flame that comes from the sky. Okay, that's pretty cool. And also, if you're enjoying this video so far, consider subscribing. I post Cuphead videos multiple times a week, so I'm sure you won't regret it. Okay, this is kind of good for this level since it can take out the ducks up top. So yeah, I mean, these weapons do have their own uses in specific situations, just like the other Cuphead weapons, which is pretty cool. Okay, this actually is going to be pretty good for this part, I think. Because look, it can kill all the like balloon dogs, and I can keep hitting Beppy. And there we go. Next phase. Let's go. Okay, this has to be doing good damage. No way this isn't. Alright, there we go. Ooh, okay, that is pretty good since all the shots can hit at the same time. Alright, the next two weapons I'll be testing out consist of the lightning rod and the ranger. Okay, this is the lightning rod, I think. Yeah, it literally does shoot lightning, so I think it has to be. This is pretty much just like a pea shooter, except reskinned. And I guess maybe it has a cool super, or EX, I mean. Ooh, and it stays there, okay. Okay, this weapon is maybe not the best for this phase of the boss fight, but that's okay. This is a lobber type of phase, so I'll give it a pass. Okay, I think this is the ranger. And as you can see, it looks like the projectiles get bigger the farther they go along. So I'm assuming that you should be hitting enemies with this from far away. At least for like the most damage. Okay, this is actually a pretty good boss fight for this since he's already far away from me. I guess there is a super for this. It looks like it hit something, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem like it did any damage. Please get out of my way, Saw. So the final custom weapon that I'll be trying out today is called the Arc. And you know, let's also equip the Trisect since that's my favorite so far. Ooh. Okay, it looks like it shoots like the chaser projectile and it has like a weird lob. Actually, this is pretty good for this boss fight though because Briny's at kind of a weird spot, so I can hit him pretty easily from doing this. And now I'm blind. This is fabulous. Okay, it looks like there is an EX, but it goes the other way. So yeah, I don't know if I'll really be able to take advantage of this boss fight. Or I guess you can aim it. It didn't look like it didn't look like it hit him for some reason, but hey, there is an EX for this weapon. Finally, okay, that was kind of a close call, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I feel like the flamethrower is the second best weapon in this mod. least in my opinion. Okay, but hitting enemies with the EX is absolutely just painful to do. Like, it's just not working out. Like, the EX has such little range. Like, how am I even supposed to do that? Absolutely beautiful super. Oh, I can actually hit enemies with my EX on this level. Okay, I kind of missed, but it's fine. I can redeem myself. Beautiful. Okay, honestly don't know which weapons I should bring to this fight. To be honest, I don't even remember which weapons which at this point. Please hit. Oh my god. Alright, I need to get that extra health. Can we please get a 3? Ooh, forgot its dash. Alright, whatever. I can survive on 2 hearts. I'll be okay. This one's an absolute cakewalk with Miss Chalice. Please give me cover. What? I thought those... Oh my god. I was assuming those things would, like, give me cover against her, but I guess I'm just an idiot. Alright, let's go. Please get a 2 or a 3. Just don't give me a 1. That would be bad. Alright, there we go. Oh my god. I'm not even going to replay this. I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's just hope these weapons are good against the devil. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking so good so far, but I can always make a comeback. Okay, let's see how the DLC bosses hold up against these weapons. Ooh, I just realized if you aim, like, diagonal with this weapon, it shoots like an X instead of a plus, which is actually pretty cool. I regret being so harsh on this weapon. Okay, I'm kind of excited to try out the Divine Relic with this mod since it can use any weapons, including the regular and custom ones. Okay, actually maybe it can't use the custom ones. It seems like it's only doing the regular weapons. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to play this level like it's vanilla Cuphead. Although these custom weapons are cool, I don't think that they're better than the vanilla ones, but they are still really cool in my opinion. And you know, maybe they are better than the vanilla ones, but I just haven't got to use them as much, so yeah, I guess I wouldn't really know. But actually, some of these weapons are kind of growing on me. Like, I do kind of like the crossfire, since I don't have to aim that much and I can kind of just dodge attacks and hope that my weapon is going to hit something, which it seems like it is for the most part. Alright, so of course the first weapon we have to try out is the pea shooter. And as you can see, this thing, you know, it's pretty quick. Do I even need these parries? Okay, that was a little unnecessary. So is this. I probably do more damage when I'm just using the pea shooter. But yeah, surprisingly, Goofy's putting up a pretty solid fight, which is unlike his nature. Alright, let's just take out some plants real quick. Do I even need to parry this? I mean, I'll just do it for the love of the game. Ooh, yeah, that's some juicy damage. He didn't even get to do anything. Okay, the carrot's gonna get taken out lickety split. Wait, okay, that was... I did not mean to do that. Why are the carrots just frozen in midair? Are they supposed to do that? And now, of course, we have to test out the spread shot. Ooh, that is some juicy damage. And the range is also longer. Wait, is the range longer? Oh, no, it's not. Ooh, yeah. Get that damage in. Okay, I'm surprised we even went to that phase. I thought I did enough damage, but guess not. Okay, it doesn't even matter which one we roll on this. Like, he has no chance. Even better. This is like best case scenario, and we have the best weapons. how could we lose? So not only does this work for the regular weapons, but the aerial weapons also get a speed buff. And as you can see, yeah, she's already in her second phase. Okay, that did not mean to get hit by that. But I can also use the bombs. Which, as you can see, yeah, they're also pretty OP. Ooh, and the mini plane. I actually forgot about that. Even though the mini plane kind of sucks usually, it's actually doing pretty good damage, I feel like. But obviously, it's not as good as the bombs or the regular, you know, shots, I guess. What are these called? Oh my god, how have I gotten hit twice? Okay. It's fine, we still have all 3 health. Oh yeah. Is he still gonna charge? Oh! Get that parry. Oh my god. I shot him for like 1 second. That's insane. Why are the ducks still coming on? Are they supposed to do that? I feel like this phase isn't working how it should be. Oh no, this dude. I'm sorry, Beppy. Yeah, that's... It's just what has to happen, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we're playing as Miss Chalice, you know, switch things up a bit. Ow. Off to not a great start, but it's fine. Oh my god. This dude didn't even get to go in his second phase. And now we can also test out Miss Chalice's aerial attacks. Oh my god, that is so loud. I'm definitely going to turn the volume down for this part. But yeah, every single shot is just so noisy. Alright, let's try out the bombs. Oh, that is juicy. Okay, we're actually doing not as much damage as I thought. Should I even use the super? Probably not. Okay, why am I down to 2 health? This is not good. And now it's time to test out the charge shot. And I know you guys are thinking, well, how is that gonna work? Like, it's not a rapid fire gun. Oh, you're gonna see. Look at that. Look how fast that's shooting. You know, it may not be doing a lot of damage, but hey, it still is rapid fire. It's kind of like the regular pea shooter. I mean, it probably does less damage, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. But you know, I still came equipped with the other pea shooter, so I can actually beat this level. God, okay. It's cool, but it's not good. It's just not good. Okay, let's just take this bee out. How is this going on for so long? Okay, I'm actually surprised that she was able to turn into the plane. Okay, get some juicy lobs in. Actually, the spread might be better. Okay, please don't hit me. Ooh, that actually looked tough as hell. It like knocked him out as he was switching phases. I'm sorry, Dr. Khan, for what I'm about to do to you. First things first, you always take out the laser. Ow. Then you take out the heart. Oh my god, what am I doing? And then you take out the heart. Then you wait for this thing to shoot. Yes, this thing being his head. I don't know why I called it this thing. And now I'm going to blow up his bombs with my bombs. But now I can kind of just chill here and I should be good to go. There we go. You guys know what time it is? I know what time it is. I think it's about time that we test out a new weapon. Which is the roundabout. And as you can see, it's putting in work right now. Okay, we're already at the second phase. Which makes sense, you know. But look, I can kind of just flood the screen with these projectiles. Get a little spread action in there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's juicy. Literally every single line from the spread was just hitting her. Oh, that's light work. Look at this poor family. I am so sorry for what I did to your mother. Okay, I need to get payback on Calamuria for what she did to my run when I was playing the boss rush mod. Evade all these. I know your tricks, okay? You can't trick me. Yep, heals. There we go, get a little assistance in there. I wonder if this does more damage. Oh, I forgot about that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say I wonder if this attack does more or the bombs. I mean, they're both pretty good, so I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Oh, Brownie, you about to get it. I'm not even gonna bother parrying these. Like, what am I gonna use EXs for in this mod? They just have no use to me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, this is post-editing monks, and I just realized I forgot to play the train station, so I'm doing it right now. You know, I gotta be thorough with my videos. I have to play all the levels. Yeah, let's just get this dude. Beautiful. The roundabout just has so many projectiles on the screen at the same time. Let's get a little lobber action. You think I can lobber trap this part? I don't know. But it is worth a shot. Look how high this is. Oh my god. This is the entire screen. Oh yeah, watch this. No! I thought I was going to be able to hit the heart with that. It's fine, it doesn't even matter. Now it's time to face King Dice. And I also brought Crackshot with me, so we will be able to test that out. Alright, so let's test out Crackshot. Oh yeah. Don't even have to aim. Oh my god. He didn't even get to, like, move at me. That was insane. Oh, I thought I had Smoke Dash. No big deal. You know, we should be doing enough damage. I don't know how I lost 2 health on this easy-ass boss. What the hell am I doing? Oh, Mr. 8-Ball. I can use the shots pre-crack. That's insane. Oh, not the monkey. Yeah, I still am gonna have to do a little bit of work in this part. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay, this has to be enough to kill him. No way. Oh my god. You know what? Should we low-key just beat every single boss here? Alright, we gotta kill the alcoholic beverages first. Oh, why am I at 1 health? Okay, we may have accidentally skipped 2 of them, but it's fine, because I'm at 1 health. You know, I don't need to take these risks anyways. Okay, there we go. Horsey down. Alright, let's go, King Dice. Let's see what you got. And there we go. We may have had 1 HP. Wait, I had Heart Ring this whole time? Alright, let's just take this dude out lickety-split. No, I actually brought Lobber this time. Oh, yeah. You know you're hurting from that devil. Alright, let's go down here. First phase is looking pretty good so far. What is going on? Okay, I think the game is glitched. I don't know what just happened. I think I was too OP. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened last time, but nonetheless, you know, we can still take him out. It's fine. Look at, he's already in pain. He's in pain again, and there we go. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to test out the Converge. And look at that. It's just so satisfying when you aim in. It just, like, looks amazing. Take out this bug lady. Oh yeah, look at that. All 3 lines are hitting her. Where's the dude at the top? Alright, that's the fake knockout. We still have to get the real one. And there we go. And now we gotta take out Country Cow. Oh my god. Switch to the bombs. Oh yeah. Thing just exploded. Wait. What is... Where did... What is going on? Where the hell did the cow go? Okay, I think I have to wait a little, because if I kill this thing now, it's gonna be like, the game's gonna get hella confused. Alright, there we go. Now the final weapon we have to test out is Twist Up. Well, let me just dodge this real quick. And you know, I know people hate on Twist Up, but I think in this mod it's gonna be pretty good. Which makes sense. Okay, it's actually really hard to aim this thing. Can you please just hit the dogs? Alright, I'm switching to Converge, I do not care. Oh my god, this is so confusing. I think it's about time that we test out the Divine Relic with this mod. Which means I'll be able to use every single weapon, with Chaser being the exception, while they are insanely OP. With the 10 times fire rate, you know, it's a pretty nice thing to have. Oh yeah. Get on my game. Okay, I guess charge is maybe not the best with the Divine Relic also. But it don't even matter. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Crack shot. Let's get some work done. Alright, now it's time to get eaten. Wait, is that supposed to do damage? What the hell? I do not think that's what it's supposed to happen. Easy peasy. And now it is time for the final boss of Cuphead, Mr. Salt. Or Chef Salt. Yeah, I guess maybe Crack Shot might be the move here. I actually had to do a lot of dodging there. Let's take out this Salt. Ooh, I don't even have to aim. I can just shoot in the middle and it will just kill them for me. That is beautiful. I think that's the end. Is that the end? Oh, it's not. Oh my god, we actually have to do this phase. When I play these types of mods, I usually never have to get to this part. Okay, let's use this double jump. And there we go. Of course, the first weapon I'll be starting out with is the pea shooter. Yeah, and there we go. He didn't even get to go in his second phase. Okay, I'm actually not going to hit the onion this time because I kind of want to do the secret phase, you know, just to switch things up a bit. Okay, I forgot it comes out so quickly. And there we go, it's already dead. Now we just have to kill the carrot, which should be pretty easy. There we go. Alright, so now let's test out the spread shot. Let me just switch my weapon. Wait, this is actually really good for run-in guns because I don't even have to like dodge enemies. They're just gonna get killed immediately. And also, since this mod swaps EXs and standard attacks, look at what my EX would do. Yeah, that's probably the worst EX I've ever seen. Oh my god. How am I still taking damage with these OP weapons? What am I doing? Now, I'm very curious about what the aerial levels are going to be like, since you can't really spam those supers, since it turns you into an actual bomb. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, yeah, I guess the aerial levels are the exact same, so I will be skipping these. Okay, I can't even see any projectiles, so I don't know how I'm gonna actually dodge these guys. Now, the good thing is it will just completely wipe out the, like, mosquito dudes at the top. So yeah, I just have to worry about the bottom dude. Okay, the problem with spamming the spread EX is that it can't really keep up with me since I'm so fast. But other than that, this is probably the best weapon you could ever have for run and gun levels. Okay, I can't really see where I am, but that's about the only downside. Okay, I thought these things were just gonna circle around me, but this is actually pretty OP. This is probably the first time Chaser's ever done anything good. Okay, that might be a little harsh, but so far, this is one of the best EXs, at least in this mod. It doesn't even matter which way I'm facing. Oh my god, that was way too early. Okay, I may not be able to see anything, but I'm still doing so much damage that it doesn't even matter. And also, if you're enjoying this video so far, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'll help me out, and I also post Cuphead videos multiple times a week, so it's pretty much a win-win. Oh, I see. So the little, like, green projectiles still, like, go around you, but once you shoot again, they all just get released. And yeah, piece of cake. Oh my god, I'm just mowing everything down in this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, in the last video I made, this level actually gave me some trouble, despite being super OP. Ow. See, there you go, you just witnessed it. You just witnessed it twice. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh. Oh my god. My god, I'm an absolute beast. There we go. You know what time it is? I think it's time that we test out a new weapon, which on this list is going to be the lobber. Okay, the range on the lobber is absolutely horrible, but I think it will make up for it in its damage. Okay, that was not pretty. Oh yeah, I'm just knocking everybody out, including myself. Why did I not dash there? What am I doing? Alright, let's go. Home stretch. We can do this. And I just got hit with relish. Okay, I actually can't die here. That would be super... That would just be really bad on my part. Whew. Okay, we were low-key cutting it close. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I thought the lobber would be better for this boss fight, but Chaser is just kind of insane. Like, I don't even have to dodge. Or sorry, I don't even have to aim. I only have to dodge. Now it's time to test out the charge shot. Okay, so I have to manually click each time I want to shoot this thing, which is kind of annoying, but you know, I don't know how else you would do it. And I've already taken 3 damage. Okay, this is not 4 damage, sorry. But this is not good, okay? I think I'm just gonna stick to Chaser for this fight, and hopefully I don't die. Alright, I'm praying that I can kill her on this phase. Okay, thank God. The charge shot isn't even making any noise. Okay, now let's test out the roundabout. Okay, I mean, I don't know what I was really expecting. They're all pretty much the same. Okay, but I low-key am gonna die in this boss fight. I'm not afraid to admit it. Chaser is the pride and joy of this mod. I'm just gonna say it. Very helpful. Ooh! Larry almost got me, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, come on. Can we all just be friends over here? I'm just trying to get to the end of the level. Beautiful parry. Dude, Larry. Now I think it's time to give Crackshot a go. And I don't know how this is gonna work, but I guess... Okay. I don't know how much damage this is doing. I feel like this isn't doing that much damage. I mean, it's probably still pretty good, but... Yeah, okay, the first phase isn't even over, which is not a good sign. You know what? I'm going back to Chaser. I do not care. There is so many just sounds of her getting hit with like all the projectiles. It's kind of satisfying. It sounds like ASMR. Am I supposed to attack this dude, or am I just supposed to run away from him? I don't really know. Because the more that I shoot, the less that I can see, so there's kind of a trade-off. Alright, now let's test out the Converge. Okay, it doesn't even make any noise, but I think it's doing good. Yeah, it seems like it's still doing good damage. Yeah, I know, big surprise. Okay, luckily I still brought Chaser for the next part. And luckily for me, I don't even have to aim. Oh my god. Oh. Why can't... Okay, please come over here. I could not hit the parry for the life of me. Okay, I need to actually lock in with the rolls this time. It's not like this boss fight is going to be difficult in the slightest. And I say that while getting hit. Alright, this is the most important dice roll. Please get a 2. Okay, you know, I'll take it. Okay, that was kind of ugly, but we got it done. Alright, so we have one more weapon we have to test on this level, which is the twist up. And I'm actually the most excited for this one, since as you can see, they just go all over the screen. But I don't know how effective this is necessarily, but I don't know, it looks cool at least. This is kind of similar situation to Chaser, since I just have to dodge stuff and the EXs will just eventually hit her. Okay, that's the first one done. Alright, there we go. Ooh! Oh, Chaser is perfect for this part. Alright, I actually have to lock in for this part a little. Alright, doesn't even matter, you know what? Okay, so I brought some other weapons with me, so let's see how they do. So far, you know, I can't really see much, but I think in this fight it should be okay. Okay, these may not have been the weapons for this level. Okay, at least we're making progress, slowly but surely. Yeah, okay, I'm bringing back Chaser. I mean, just look at this. I have all 4 HP. You know, it doesn't flood the screen, and it does a ton more damage, dude. The Chaser in this mod,
it was perfect, down to the last minute details.
Oof. Okay, Chaser, I'm gonna need your help. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Okay, I think, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, the first weapon on the list is the Trisect. And this weapon is pretty insane with this mod. Oh my god, just look at that. Like this poor onion. I'm sorry. This is just insane. There's also like, it shoots like an extra projectile at the top and the bottom every like 10 shots or something. I'm not really sure. But in this mod, yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty good weapon. Alright, Goopy, you better get it. But this weapon is just so satisfying. I just love how it looks. Like, the sprites are just super good. Oh. Yeah, that was a misclick. Bro, Goopy is not even going to be in his second phase, or third phase for long. Yeah, he didn't even get to go in it. Look at the grave is just stuck at the top. Oh my god. This weapon is so satisfying just to look at. Oh! Look at that parry. Oh, and also, I might as well show you guys the EX for this weapon. As you can see, it's kind of like the pea shooter EX. And yeah, this thing just mows everything down. Alright, so the next weapon I'll be testing out is the Blitzer. And this one... Oop, wrong weapon. Oh yeah. Look at that. The Blitzer just shoots out a bunch of, like, mini plane pellets. And as you can see, the range is not great. But I'm sure it's doing some good damage. Like, there's no way it's not. But yeah, so far I'd still say my favorite is the Trisect. I don't know, maybe the Blitzer does more damage. I mean, the range is definitely not as good, but yeah. Okay, the range is not good enough. I'm gonna have to use the Trisect. How did I almost die there? That is just not good on my part. I think the Blitzer is actually better for taking these guys out since it's like a short range weapon. Well, I guess actually, I mean, they're both pretty good, let's be honest. I don't think it matters that much. Oh, that was not very good. Man, I'm just mowing these trees down. I know deforestation is a big problem, so I'll try to refrain from hitting them. Look at, I'll let these guys live. All right, where's the big bird at? There we go. The next weapon I'll be testing out is called the Crossfire. And I think this is probably one of my favorites in this mod. Because as you can see, yeah, it just shoots in a huge plus. And if I aim diagonally, I can shoot like this, in X. And yeah, as you can see with the 10 times mod, it's pretty insane. I don't even have to aim, it will just shoot everything on the screen. Let me kill this thing. Okay, that thing actually can't die. That super was not completely necessary since I probably do more damage without it, but I don't even care. How is Cagney still alive? I'm actually very surprised. Okay, let's use the other weapon. There we go. Ooh, this might be actually pretty good on this fight. There we go. That is probably the worst minion that she can send out. This one's also not great. Oh my god, I can take out the guys from above. I can take out the guys on the ground. What can't this weapon do? Like, just honestly tell me. Okay, I guess I didn't take out that guy somehow. My god, this has to be doing some juicy damage. Look how many times she's getting hit. And there we go. You know what, I'm surprised we didn't kill her faster, but a win is a win. And speaking of winning, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Not only will it help me out, but it'll also give you loads of new Cuphead content. And now let's test out the flamethrower. Alright, let's just see what this weapon can do. Oop, wrong one. Ooh, okay. Man, this is definitely rapid fire. Like, I'm hitting Beppy so many times with this weapon. But I'm surprised we haven't skipped the phase already. There we go. Ooh, Trisect is going to be good in this next part. Not this phase, but the next phase after this. Okay, I don't know why I even tried to parry that. I can just shoot it. Is that hitting? That has to be hitting. Yeah, there we go. I just love how this weapon sounds also. Oh yeah, let's look at this. Oh yeah, that is some insane damage. Surprised it didn't kill him immediately, but there we go. We got it done in the end. I'm just gonna wipe out all of these. Wait, can you not kill this stuff? What the? Why was it not letting me kill the duck? What is going on? Alright, watch this. Aim diagonal. Is this not hitting him? Is this not doing damage to him? Okay, I do not know what was going on there. But now I'm at 2 health. That is not good. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the crossfire so I can take out these guys. I don't want to get hit by them. The projectiles are fine. I can just dodge those, but the little dudes running at me, like, they're very annoying. Okay, I'm bringing back the trisect. You know, it's my favorite weapon. I'm going to use it if I want. Flamethrower probably is better at close range, though. But yeah, they're both pretty good. Let's go. Second phase, baby. Okay, how am I going to hit this dude? It's kind of a weird angle for this weapon. Alright, I don't know how I'm not going to hit these things. I feel like I'm just going to end up hitting all the fireballs, which kind of is bad for this level. I'm at 1 health. Oh my god. Let's take this dude out. Oh my god, he didn't even get to spawn. That is insane. Oh my god, didn't even stand a chance. Neither did this dude. Alright, let's just destroy this wall. This wall of guys. Man, I'm just mowing these dudes down. Oh my god. Get this dude out. There we go. Take this dude out from above. Okay, how is this dude surviving this long? What is going on? Why can't I do damage to this guy? What the hell is going on? What the? Okay, I did not know how this dude did not die last time, but that is not my fault. Man, I'm still gonna kill him anyways. Screw that dude. Just gotta dodge all of these. Looking good. I can just mow these like jumping dudes down. Luckily. Still got hit once. That's fine. It doesn't even matter. Now it's time to test out a new weapon, which is the lightning rod. Of course, we have to test it out on Mrs. Honeybottoms. First, we gotta take out this dude first. And as you can see, this weapon is just a line of lightning bolts, which is insane. And also, I think it pierces. I think it's like the Klon version that way. But yeah, I'm surprised Honeybottoms is doing as good as she is. Oh my god, she's sending so many orbs at me. And there we go. No plane phase for you. Now it's time to take out Rat Dude. And not off to a great start, not gonna lie. Okay, I meant to use the EX. Does this weapon have an EX? Oh yeah, it does. Ooh, this is gonna be good for this part. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Flamethrower is putting in some crazy work. I feel like the crossfire might be better just because its range is longer. Maybe not for this guy though. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's dying. There's no survivors. This rock too. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna have to do a little bit of parkour. Man, if this guy actually took damage, I would be doing so much to him like this, and I wouldn't even have to look back. That is just insane. The next weapon we have to test out is called the Ranger. And Bryony, you're gonna be our test subject for this weapon. And as you can see, you can't actually see it when I'm so close, but yeah, it shoots like black balls. And it shoots a lot of them. And you can actually see the EX. It sends a parryable one back. Now I'm not even going to parry it because I don't even really need these, but yeah, it is still cool. And also, I think these are the same sprites as the, what's it called? The cannonball that Briny shoots. It's pretty cool. Ow. There we go. That's what he gets for hitting me. And as you can see, the ranger projectiles get bigger the farther they go along on the screen, which I think makes them do more damage. Or at least that's what, like, makes sense. I don't know. But I also brought the trisect just for assistance. You know, you never know when you might need it. Because with this, you know, I don't have to aim. It's just a very good deal altogether. God, Larry. Come on, man. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh my god, why am I... Okay, this is just not my day today. I'm taking so much damage. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a very good performance. I'm not gonna lie. But it's fine. You know, we can get the dub. As long as we secure the dub, that's all that matters. You know, we're not trying to go for the A ratings and stuff. We just need to get the win. Now let's just take out Sally real quick. You know how it is. Let's use the... Oh my god. Okay, I thought the phase already ended. I was gonna say, that is insane. But there we go. Now it's ended. As you can see, there's no EX for this weapon, so I just shoot out literally nothing. Shoot her with my little pellets. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, where's she at? There she is. Maybe the trisect is the way to go for this phase? Yes, sir. Okay, I'm bringing the lightning weapon for this part so I can actually shoot through all the projectiles. Look at that. They don't even get to get close to me. Look at that. Hit him with my EX. There we go. Yeah, he hit me, so I guess an eye for an eye. Look, he didn't even get to hit me with his hand. Okay, why is one of the lightning bolts stuck there? I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. There we go, first head is gone. Kill the ghost. Oh! I don't want to be over here. The lightning bolt is still here. Alright, let me just parry this. You know how it is. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to use the EX, but it's fine. Doesn't even matter. There we go. First alcoholic beverage has been killed. And the second and the third. Beautiful. Alright, we got some poker chips we gotta take out. Oh yeah, you're not hitting me. Oh yeah, maybe I should be using the crossfire. Surprised this is taking as long as it is. And I already lost... Oh my god. How am I losing so much health? Why are these doing... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Time to take this dude out. Take out the blunt. Okay, how is he not... There we go. There we go. Alright, now it's time to take out this rabbit. And that is some good damage. No way he's going to survive this. There we go, dodged. And there we go. And now we just got to take out this ballerina. And luckily I can just chalice roll under all of these attacks. Looking good, looking good. And yeah, pretty easy if you ask me. Not like I've gotten insane weapons or anything. I'm sorry, 8-Ball. I have no choice but to do this to you. And there we go. He didn't even get to hit me. Alright, let's just not get a 1 this time and we should be good. There we go. King Dice, your time has come. I'm sorry. And as you can see, I brought the lightning weapon and the flamethrower with me. So yeah, let's see how these do against the devil. Ow. Yeah, I probably did not need to take that damage. There we go, beautiful dodge. Take out the minions. And there we go, phase 2, baby, let's go. Alright, let's not get blown up by this thing. Okay, this attack might be pretty good because of the piercing. Very necessary parry, you know, I might need the EX. And there we go, easy peasy. Alright, so the final weapon we have to test out is called the Arc. And as the name states, you know, this weapon definitely does shoot like an arc. And also makes a very satisfying noise, in my opinion. Now it is kind of hard to hit enemies with, but I think it does pretty good damage to make up for that. Oh yeah, dude, this Loki does insane damage. Oh yeah, get a little ranger action in there. Alright, that's the fake knockout. One to go. Oh my god. Tennis balls, man. They're no joke. Okay, the cool thing about the arc is if you shoot straight up, that it just, like, it doesn't actually go in the arc, despite what the name says. And why is there another just projectile on the screen? This already happened today. I don't know what is going on. There we go. Next phase. God, we're going upside down now. Oh my lord. Usually we don't get to this part in these types of mods. Alright, I'm bringing the Trisect back. It's just too good. I'm sorry. This one is just my favorite by far. And to be honest, I feel like the 10 times fire rate on these weapons is actually not as good as it was with the vanilla ones. I mean, obviously it's still like insanely OP, but I think the vanilla weapons actually take the cake for best weapon with 10x speed. But these ones are probably cooler. Look at that parry. Alright, let's kill the left one first. I guess they're both gonna die. So does it even matter? Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this. That was just for the love of the game. Oh yeah. Oh my god. As you can see, we have some more stuck projectiles on the screen. And there we go. Chef Saltbaker, I'm sorry, but this just has to be done. You know, even though you kind of deserve it because you're canonly not a very good dude in this game. Is that how you say it? Canonly? I think that's the correct terminology, but I'm not sure. Anyways, it's time for phase 2. Let's go. Oh my god, that is a rookie mistake. How did I just get hit by that? Oh! It's getting scary. Maybe I should be using the crossfire so I can hit both at once. Okay, luckily I don't really have to aim for this part. There we go. Took him out lickety-split. Now I can also just spam the crossfire for this and should be good to go. The only thing I have to worry about is doing the parkour, which I'm not doing so great. But it doesn't even matter. Alright, so first we gotta get the 3 coins from Mac. And now I'm gonna buy Spread Shot because that's the only weapon that this mod changes. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough. Alright, there we go. That's the first coin. So this time we actually have enough money to buy Spread Shot. Alright, so up first is of course the Root Pack. And as you can see, Spread Shot is very OP in this mod. Okay, I know I did just take damage, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to take damage again so I can use my EX, which as you can see just did a ton of damage. And there we go. Just look at all those projectiles. So up next is the frogs. Okay, I probably should have used an EX because now I'm going to have to use a super, which is definitely worse than the spread right now. It's fine, I'll just hit the lever, and then I can probably just kill him with the spread. I don't have to use the EXs every time. There we go. Now we are going to actually fight every boss, including the aerial ones, since the plane is also buffed. Now the bombs have also gotten a buff, but obviously I don't have them yet. But just take my word on it, okay? Okay, is she gonna transform? Alright, there we go. Okay, I don't know if this got buffed as well. I think the supers are the same. Alright, let's go, Cagney. Oh yeah, that's some good damage. Oh my god, the EX is just so good in this. Alright, let's go, Bon Bon. Just kill a few minions. There we go, this candy corn down. The health bars are so helpful, especially for things like this, where I actually kind of need to know how much health the enemy has. But after I kill this last minion, I'm just going to sacrifice another health to use my EX. There we go. Okay, let me talk to this guy so I can get the bombs. And before I go over to Wally, if you enjoy these Cuphead videos and you haven't already, consider subscribing. I post these types of videos almost daily, so it's pretty much a win-win situation. And now it's time to face Wally, who should be pretty easy. Oh my god, the bombs are insane. This is so much better than the regular, like, bullets from the plane. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back-to-back aerial levels. Pull up bombs. Hopefully we can just kill him here. Very nice, very nice. Oh my god, the EXs for Beppy are going to be insane. Okay, let's just wait for the balloon to come up. And I won't be able to hit him with all of them, but... Actually, I guess we did hit him with all of them. Alright, so Grim is the final boss of Aisle 2. Actually, that time I think I could have just used the EX without hitting him with myself. Let's just take out this guy real quick. Very nice. God, the spread shot has insane range in this mod. Literally shoots across the entire screen. There we go. Alright, next up is Briny. And luckily I can reach him from here. My EX doesn't do a ton of damage from here, but it still does a lot. As you can see, actually I think it would have killed him if I didn't have to go into this phase. There we go. Okay, let's try not to break this boss fight because that would be bad for the speedrunning time. But it looks like we can just kill her. Alright, next is Sally. Alright, let's go. Second phase. Is that the end of it? Alright, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna die from that, but hey, I'll take it. Let me just wait to get one EX. And there we go, easy peasy. Okay, this is the second to last fight we have in this aisle. Actually, wait, let me use my bombs. What am I doing? My god, these are insane. Wow, that was a quick fight. Alright, let's go. Okay, luckily Spread Shot can hit him all the way from here, which is a nice change. My god, I just missed that completely. Okay, I think I can kill these guys with one EX. Very nice, very nice. Is that going to be enough? There we go. Actually took 2 EXs. Okay, let's go. Poker chips. Alright, there we go. Next up, we got the dominoes. That should be good. Okay, I had kind of a bad roll, so we're low-key fighting an extra boss, which is not super optimal. But yeah, luckily it's Ariel, so we can pretty much kill him in 1 second. My god, I have too many EX cards. Okay, we just gotta not roll a 1. There we go. And King Dice should just die. Only 2 cards got sent out. Alright, now it's time for the devil, and I can definitely use the EXs in here. Oh my god, that was not good. I just completely missed. Okay, I guess we're not having a second phase. Now I gotta low-key hustle all the way to the boat so I can go to the DLC. Oh no, I have to do the mausoleum. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do the hardest one since it's the closest. Now if I can't do this, I'll just be very disappointed in my Cuphead abilities. I know they're not exactly great, but this would be a new low for me. Oh my god, beautiful combo. Where the hell's the boat? Wait, do you have to do the first one? Wait, I have to like... Why did the... Bro, this deadass is wasting my time. Alright, we finally got to the first DLC boss, and we're not exactly at record pace. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay, you know, I'm gonna do my best. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's go, Esther. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Spread is so nice, I barely have to even aim. Okay, we're doing some good damage. Ooh, this will be perfect against the dogs. My god, I'm hitting the lag spike. This is not good. But at least we still get it done. Yeah, that's some good damage. My god, I have 1 health. Alright, let's try to kill this guy as quick as possible. There we go. Oh my god, we're already at 30 minutes. Okay, we're definitely not breaking any records in this speedrun. Okay, actually, I want to stand in the middle so I can do this. Oh yeah, look at that. 200 IQ play. Okay, I think 1 EX should be able to do it here. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Last thing we need to do before we complete this speedrun. Oh my god. Okay, that was definitely easier than I thought. Okay, I don't think that's when I was supposed to stop the time, but... And yeah, as you can see, it shoots kind of fast. Now, it actually looks pretty similar to how it did in the 10x mod, but I can assure you that it's doing more damage. I mean, just look at that. Now for the carrot. Should be a few seconds. And there we go. Alright, next we got the frogs to deal with. Yeah, there we go. We skipped that phase. Now we just gotta wait for the coins to come out. There we go. And actually, I'm low-key... I know it's the snakes, but I'm just gonna pop this. and just stay here, and I think we should be able to kill him before I run out. Maybe? Okay, pretty close. Okay, now let's test out Spread Shot on Goopy. Oh yeah. It's probably gonna kill him in this phase. Oh my god, this is absolutely insane. Alright, so the plane levels are actually one of my favorite parts of this mod, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, let's just wait for her to go. And as she's coming back, just look at the bombs. You can't tell me that that is not insane. Oh my god, it's so much damage that she's started cutting out. Okay, this is very satisfying. I mean, I don't know why she's not making any noise, but... How is this still going on? I'm kind of confused. Okay, there we go. Ow. Cagney, that is not nice. Okay, I'm low-key, I'm getting the last laugh, though. Just look at how much damage this is doing. Use my invincibility. I bet I could kill her just like this. There we go. And now it's time to test out the lobber, and for some reason Chaser just doesn't work in this mod, so yeah, I can't use it. But at least we got all the other weapons. Oh my god, look at that. Lobber looks insane in this mod. Okay, let me just set a little trap. I am very surprised that that chocolate didn't get killed immediately. Wait, is that guy even chocolate? I don't even know. Okay, so post-editing Monk's here. I just looked it up and it says that he's a waffle, and I totally see that. I'm not sure how I thought he was chocolate. And also, if you're enjoying this video so far, consider subscribing. I post tons of Cuphead content, and it helps me out a lot. Alright, now let's give Miss Chalice's plane a go. And look at that. That's actually just insane. Did we skip this phase? Oh my. Oh my god, we skipped. That is definitely... This is definitely not supposed to happen. I don't know what is going on. Okay, I'm actually... Can I do damage to him? I feel like this isn't actually working. What just happened? Okay, it looks like the game is actually normal this time. At least for the most part. Alright, that dude kind of just got one shot. And there we go. Alright, now it's time to take out Beppy. And yeah, that first phase is not the hardest. Can't lie. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's the quickest I've ever killed this guy. Alright, let's see how Wally Warbles holds up. There we go, second phase. Not for long though. And just so you guys know, all of these fights are in expert mode, so yeah, this mod is kind of game breaking. Alright, let's go, Grim Matchstick. Alright, well, he's surviving a little bit at least. There we go, first phase is done though. Oh, and so is the second. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this phase is glitched. Okay, I guess the phase was broken, but you could still kill him during it. And now it's time to test out the roundabout. And there we go. That is our first casualty with the roundabout. Let me just fire them so they can hit her on the way back. Okay, surprisingly, she's still alive. Okay, not for long though. All right, let's get a little pea shooter action in. Why not? The parry is very necessary, and so is the super. You know, you never know when I might need it. Okay, that was not that hard of a fight. Not gonna lie. All right, so I brought Miss Chalice with me to, you know, use the triple shot. I don't really know what it's called, but... There we go. Dr. Khan is taking some damage. Look at that, perfect timing. Oh yeah, look at those bombs. I'm surprised he's still alive, but there we go. Still get it done. Oh my god, Sally just got absolutely destroyed. She didn't even get to attack me in her first phase. There we go. The lobber is no joke in this mod. Alright, I'm assuming she's gonna be up here somewhere. Oh my god, she ran into the trap. Actually, let me switch to the bombs. They're more satisfying, in my opinion. Is she even gonna be able to do anything? Oh my god, she just disappeared. Yeah, I think the game is working this time. Yeah, I don't know how she's not dead yet, but it's not like I'm gonna have any issues, but still. And now it's time to test out Crack Shot, which is pretty insane in this mod. I mean, just like all the other weapons, but you know what I mean. Because, you know, I don't have to aim or anything. I mean, I still could aim if I want to, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see. I'm probably just gonna kill all the eyeballs before they can even get to me. There we go. Oh my god, how did that... Okay, that might have been user error. There we go, neither of them even got to attack us. And there we go. Alright, so I also brought Converge with me this time, so yeah, I guess we can test out all the weapons besides Twist Up. And yeah, Converge is pretty good in this mod, as you could probably expect. And of course, I am going to also kill all of the bosses that King Dice has to offer, because, you know, why not? Yeah, we actually took one heart that time. You know, it's getting pretty serious now. Alright, time for the bunny. Oh, look at how satisfying that is. Okay, I honestly thought I would be able to kill the rabbit before those hit me, but it's fine. There we go, easy peasy. Okay, I don't know why I tried to dash that way, but at least we still have 4 health. Alright, I'm sorry, 8 Ball, but just has to happen, okay? Damn, I'm surprised he actually got to hit me as well, but 3 health should be enough. Alright, this is definitely my least favorite one, since I actually have to do the memory stuff. But it doesn't even matter. Okay, so I'm playing the dominoes last since I kind of accidentally skipped over this fight. But yeah, it should be pretty light. There we go. Before we fight King Dice, just look at the board. We've literally cleared out every single thing that we can. And yeah, King Dice only got to send out 2 cards. Now it's time for the devil to get killed. Ow. Okay, we did take 1 damage. Oh my god, he didn't even get to turn into the skeleton. And now it's time to test out Twist Up. Which, as you can see, is, you know, it shoots pretty quickly. It's still kind of hard to hit the enemies with, but it's fine. You know, it does a good amount of damage, so I'll let it slide. Fake knockout. Now we just gotta wait for the real guy, and there we go. Now it's time for the last aerial level, so sadly this is the last time I'll be able to use the bombs, which is my favorite part of this mod. Okay, surprisingly... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how has this dude not changed phases? Okay, we may have broke the game again. Okay, there we go. Now the game is not broken, luckily. And we can finally kill the boss. Now let's test out the Divine Relic, which, if you didn't know, changes your weapon every time you shoot. Okay, so as you can see, we have the Converge right now. Duck under there. There we go, crack shot. Brilliant. I'm just gonna use my super for the hell of it. Oh my god, how did I just fall off? And there we go. Piece of cake. Okay, starting out with the roundabout. Give me a different weapon. There we go. I'll use the Converge and the pea shooter. There we go. Get a little crack shot action in there. And we actually beat him before the next phase. Alright, let's see how you do, Glumstone. I think this level can also break, so I might have to kill him a little bit slower than I could. Okay, luckily the game hasn't broken yet. And there we go. Alright, let's go. Final boss in the game. Man, there were so many just yellow projectiles on the screen. Oh my god, this dude's getting hit with every single salt shaker there is. I'm surprised he actually made it to this phase. Okay, he did actually do some damage to me. Oh my god, why am I at 1 health? I need to lock in. First super art we have to check out is Super Art 1. And you know, let's just get a couple going. There we go, that was a pretty easy first phase. Alright, time for the onion. I think 4 should be able to kill him. That seems fine. And now the carrot. I'm actually gonna have to jump up to do this. But yeah. There we go. He did not last very long. Alright, Goopy, you were about to get it. There we go. I don't even know how many that was. Damn, he still hit me. Okay, we need some more supers going. Okay, I think 1 can kill him. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna work for the aerial levels, but we're gonna find out. Oh my god, why am I down here? Okay, this has to kill her. Oh, maybe because she has to change phases it won't? Oh, now we have to wait. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, now it's time to test out Super Art 3. And there we go. Oh my god, look at all the ghosts. How is this not doing enough damage? Okay, I don't know how that didn't kill him. Maybe we need a few more. My god, look at all these EXs. Look at all the cards we can get. Please kill him instantly. How did that not kill him? Alright, we gotta go. What? Okay, I was gonna say we gotta go big or go home. So this time, we're definitely going big. My god, I can't even see myself. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go, Cagney. There we go. That looks like a pretty solid amount. Ghosts. Oh yeah, look at them getting that work in. But we should be able to get it done. There we go. Alright, now let's test out Miss Chalice's EX. Or Super, I mean. Oh my. Holy. Look at this dude's health. Oh my god. Jimmy, I'm so sorry. Before we check out the next super art, if you enjoy these Cuphead videos and you haven't already, consider subscribing. It's completely free and you can always unsubscribe later. Alright, let's see how Miss Chalice's super art 1 does against Bon Bon. This should definitely kill him. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna double jump. Just spam these. Look at, he didn't even get to go out of the castle. Ow. Alright, you better get it. Very nice, very nice. And let's get a couple more supers. And there we go, easy. Okay, now it's time for Beppy. Let's just jump over here. Get some nice damage in. We can probably just kill him here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so far I think Miss Chalice's aerial super is definitely my favorite. Because look at this. How did his health only go down that much? That doesn't even make sense. Okay. That was just bad on my part. Forgot that I still actually have to hit him. That should do it. Alright, final phase. Let me go down here. And there we go. Alright, let's go, Grim. Oh my god, that is insane. Alright, now it's time to test out Miss Chalice's Super Art 3. Oh my god, look at this poor bee. Alright, where's Honey Bottoms at? Let's just get a couple supers in. Look at all those ghosts. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can summon them before the match even starts. That is insane. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. Man, I'm just spamming the hell out of my controller. Oh my god. My game definitely dropped a few frames because of that. Okay, let's get the top first. There we go. Now we gotta get the chest. Now we gotta get the bottom. Oh, I could probably just kill him here. Oh my god. That was actually so satisfying. Alright, let's bring back the giant ghosts. Look, there's no place for Sally to go where she isn't gonna get absolutely destroyed. Look, I just want to parry all these. They just look so nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let me just keep him here. Woo! This is like the first time the giant ghosts are actually good. Alright, let's do this, Briny. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for the last phase. Can he hurry up? Why is the boat... Okay, there we go. Alright. Is this not gonna kill him? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go, Calamaria. Let me get nice and close so I can just spawn all of them and not worry about them exploding. That was pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, time for the train station. Let's see if we can kill him just in this first phase. Oh, actually... Oh my god, I need to not just be jumping all over the place. Oh, look at that. Watch this. Spread them out like a line so we can hit both of them. Okay, that might be a little overkill for this portion of the fight, but I don't even care. There we go. Alright, so I got Super Art 3 with me, and let's just see how this goes. Okay, surprisingly that didn't kill him. Alright, next we got the rabbit. And let's just spawn a couple supers. There we go. Look at all the ghosts. Surprisingly that wasn't enough. Okay, that... I may have spawned those a little bit too high. There we go. Okay, the skeleton horse is going to get absolutely murked. There's nothing you can do about it. Look at that. Alright, let's just make this quick. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to jump a little for this one. Very nice, very nice. Alright, King Dice, your time has come. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I forgot how high it pushes you up. Like when you use the supers. There we go. Alright, now it's time for the devil. And I brought Super Art 1 with me, so I can just hit him right here. Look at that. Alright, so Cuphead is back for this fight, and let's see if I can just kill the Moonshine Mob with just Super Art 1 in this first part. Or actually, I guess it's not possible, because we have to do the Oh. I was gonna say, I thought we had to transition to different phases, but I guess not. Okay, I'm back to Miss Chalice because her super in the aerial level is just so satisfying. So look at that. Look at that, is so amazing. Oh wait, let's not break this phase, let's just kill him here. Or kill her here. There we go, easy peasy. Okay, do you think we can kill him just here? I feel like we can. Oh, he moved. Not cool, dude. Alright, let's go to the next phase. There we go, get the first guys out of the way. Watch this, they'll just run into it. There we go. Very nice. Alright, next phase, let's go. This should definitely be enough supers. Oh my god, look at how much my game is lagging. Oh my god, look at his health bar. We didn't even get to see him. Okay, I'm bringing back the Super Art 1 with Miss Chalice. I feel like that's probably the easiest way to kill Chef Salt. Or we can just kill him here. Let's just do it. Yeah, look at that. And let's just see this thing in action. Oh my god, it's like a... Okay, it's pretty much just a machine gun. I don't know what else to say. Oh my god, I already got my entire super meter filled up. I don't know why I'm doing... I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, there we go. Pretty solid first fight if you ask me. I mean, all three of them got wiped out pretty quick. Alright, let's do one more boss with the pea shooter before I use a different weapon. Oh my god, okay. I'm surprised this phase hasn't ended already. Like, what? How much health do these guys have? Okay, that would be really embarrassing if I died because I have, like, the most broken weapon in the entire game. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's use the spread shot. Goopy, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do to you. You do not deserve this. Yeah. Oh my god, poor Goopy. I'm sorry. I do feel kind of obligated to play the run and guns since I skipped them in my last modded video. So yeah, don't worry, I will be beating every single level this time. Now sadly, this mod doesn't affect any of the EXs, but you know, I don't really think an EX buff is that necessary. Okay, I did kind of just take damage there. But you know, the pea shooter is pretty OP as it is, so you know, I'll take it. Oh my god. Okay, that would be really embarrassing if I died. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now, sadly, this mod doesn't buff every single weapon, but it does buff most of them. And now we gotta try. Oh my god. I didn't even get to use my bombs. It's okay, I'll use my bombs on the next aerial level, don't worry. Okay, the spread shot in this mod is way better than the pea shooter. Look how far the range is. That is absolutely insane. Just as the thumbnail says. Okay, I'm not that heavy. You guys don't need to do all of that. Alright, now it's time to show this guy who's boss. Now, I did actually call Cagney a she in one of my other videos, and you guys definitely let me know down in the comments, so I'm sorry it won't happen again. There we go, I just beat his ass. Alright, now it's time to test out the next weapon, which is the Lobber. And Bonbon will be the first boss to feel the wrath. Whew, that is just insane. The Lobber traps you can do with this are just out of this game. Like, look at, I'm just gonna wait for her to, you know, come towards me a little. Okay, wait, why are they doing that? Alright, it's fine. I'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Okay, this is probably the best boss fight to test the Lobber on, since I can just absolutely abuse Lobber trapping this dude. Ow. Okay, I didn't even get to do what I wanted to, which was in the next phase, but it's okay. You know what? A win is a win. And speaking of winning, if you want to help me win over the YouTube algorithm, consider subscribing. Not only will it help me out, but it will also give you loads of new Cuphead content. Alright, this time let's actually test out the bombs. Oh my god. Jesus, it's like Hiroshima all over again. Yep, don't even try it, bud. Oh my god, I've never played this level in expert mode. I did not know that they shot out little pellets when they broke. Now watch this tech. Whew. And the parry. Oh my good. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. Okay, let's just try to win this. No more funny business. Oh fuck. My god, the ball is so fast. Jesus. I hope these guys are getting paid well. Oh my fuck. God, that relish looks absolutely repulsive. Looks like algae. It's disgusting. Yep, bravo. First try. Alright, Wally, let's see what you got. And I get to try out Miss Chalice's playing abilities. Okay, there we go. First phase. Second phase. Actually, these aren't the first and second phases, but still. Oh my god, I'm just like a machine gun. Oh, I forgot you go this way in expert mode. That is not very fun. And there we go. Piece of cake. I'm the best. You know how it is. Alright, this is the last run and gun for this aisle, so I will be using the roundabout. And as you can see, it is a very nifty weapon. It's nice and overpowered, just like the last few. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh! Oh my god, I forgot that that thing attacks you. Get out of the way, Tuba. Let's go. Oh my. Yep, there we go. That's how it's done. How are you still... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, you are putting up a much better fight than I thought you would. Okay, let's just see how long this takes. I bet this is... Ow. Okay, I should low-key try to parry those. Alright, now let's see what you got, Big B, aka Big Briny. Oh, it's gonna get red hot, alright. Right, there we go. Ow. Alright, let's just see how long this dude can last. There we go. He lasted a whole 19 seconds. It's a great amount of time. Okay, this run and gun is way easier than the last one I just did. The last one was low-key hell. Okay, how can it still do damage to me after I've already killed it? What the fuck? Can I roll under this at least? Alright, you know what? Screw this running gun. I'm not doing this. Alright, let's just move on to Dr. Khan. Khan? I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Ooh, let me test out my bombs, actually. Okay, it looks like Miss Chalice's bombs are the exact same, which is kind of a letdown. But you know what? It's okay. This attack is still very good, so I'll give her a pass. Oh my god, that was so... I should cut that out of the video. Okay, I'm switching back to using Cuphead, and I'm using the Twin Hearts because, you know, I don't think the minus 10% damage debuff is going to be that bad for me. Okay, so I haven't actually tested out the last weapon in this mod that's been buffed, which is Crack Shot. And as you can see, this is my new favorite because it literally is just tracking everything and just obliterating it. Alright, you know what? I don't even have to aim. I'm just going to dodge attacks, parry this thing on his head. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to our destination in one piece. Okay, thank God for Twin Hearts. That has been a lifesaver so far. Alright, let's see what you got, Sally. Okay, I don't know why I just jumped into her. That was just stupid. Now I just gotta destroy public transportation. God, these phases take a long time to just get started. Let's get a move on it, Cuphead. Let's go. I got places to be. I gotta be at King Dice's casino. Alright, let's do it, King Dice. Show me what you got. Or actually, wait, I have to fight your minions for... Oh my... I must kill the alcohol. It's very bad for you. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. Didn't even get to do anything. I don't even get to use my weapons on this. This sucks. I actually have to do this for real. Yep. There we... Wait, what? That was not the same thing? Oh my god, they're different. That's so stupid. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just get anything but a 2. Okay, I literally can't mess this part up. It doesn't matter what I get. Alright, King Dice, your time has come. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, okay? Alright, Crack Shot, it's your time to shine. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, I just got an achievement. Alright, time for Moonshine Mob. Let's see how long this takes. Probably not going to take very long. I am going to do pretty much all of the stages though, since that's just how the boss fight works. Oh, maybe not. Okay, now it's time to face Big Country. And this is another boss that's... yeah. Okay, the aerial... oh my god. The aerial fights just are too short. Like, I just do too much damage. I can't actually have fun with them. I'm like actually suffering from success. Crack Shot, you are a wonderful thing. Yep, cry all you want. Ooh, this reminds me, I kind of want to check out the Divine Relic. Even though not all the, what's it called, weapons will be able to do cool stuff. You know, it's still cool to have options. Alright, where's Fatty? There he is. Yep, there you go. Get out of here, Tubby. Oh my god, I'm just hitting him everywhere. Ow. Just got poked in the foot. I'm getting poked in the foot so many times. Wait, what is going on? Am I... okay, I think I have to kill him slower because the game just got very confused. Alright, what am I supposed to... can I go down here? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to defeat this guy? Okay, now I'm actually suffering from success. There's no way for me to beat him. Alright. I think I can... okay, there we go. Now stuff is actually working as it's supposed to. I literally just hit that dude like a soccer ball off my head. That was kind of sick. Oh my god. What is going on? Alright, so not only does this mod change the weapons, but it changes actually a lot about the game. As you can see by my dashes. But yeah, let's just wait for him to send out a couple parryable things. And as you can see, parrying makes me jump pretty high. Let me just switch to the spread shot. And there we go. And as you can see, the range on the spread shot is a lot better now. Look at that, I can shoot like half of the screen. Alright, now we gotta take out the carrot. Okay, I meant to use an EX, because they changed those as well, but I guess I'll just try it in the next level. Alright, so I actually have 5 health despite equipping the regular heart charm, because this mod buffs pretty much everything. And yeah, as you can see, the EXs shoot a lot faster, and the spread EX just shoots more projectiles, while also being faster, I guess. Okay, I forgot I don't have smoke dash. I think this also does more damage. I don't know why I used it there. That was kind of a bad way to demonstrate it since it didn't even do any damage. And there we go. Luckily, this mod also changes the aerial attacks, so yeah, let me just show those off. As you can see, the bombs are a lot bigger, and they shoot a lot farther. And as you can see, they're definitely doing more damage than normal. Oh my god, that super did so much damage. There we go. I think she should be in her last phase. I'm surprised she isn't. I don't think we can kill her here, though, but I am going to get all my EX cards. Because why not? There we go. This mod also makes coffee extremely OP. As you can see, I just got all my EX cards. And I think I can pretty much kill this guy super only. Since the cards regenerate so fast. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to do. But I think this should kill. Easy. And speaking of easy, it only takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button. So if you enjoy my videos and you're part of the 95% that isn't subscribed, consider hitting that button. Alright, let's go Bon Bon. Oh my god, why does Chaser... Okay, I guess it still does track and stuff, but it just looks so fast. I'm not used to that. I guess Spread Shot looks like that also. There we go. These guys are dropping like flies. Oh my god, I can cover like the entire screen from here. And look at how far I dash. I dash like across like half the screen. There we go, use a little super. Alright, let's test out Miss Chalice's plane. Oh my god. Look how much damage she's doing. She's absolutely melting Jimmy. I can literally one-shot these things. Oh my god. Why is... Okay, why did that just happen? Oh my god, why is Jimmy already here? Let me just use my super. Did I even hit him? Yo, what is going on? I don't even think I can hit him right now. This ain't even my fault. Luckily, we were still able to kill him, though. Alright, now let's give Lobber a go. This thing has crazy range. Can I even Lobber Trap? Okay, at least they still come down. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Get a little Lobber Trap. Then pop my super. And there we go. Okay, so I actually have 7 hearts, despite only equipping the Twin Hearts charm. But yeah, this mod buffs pretty much everything, so... My god, I'm absolutely piecing up Wally right now. The bombs in this have such good range. We just blow them up. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's go, Grim. Oh my god, this lobber is like a sniper. Okay, ignore that. Is this gonna hit him? There we go. Alright, final phase, let's go. Very nice. I'm pretty sure Charge Shot also got changed in this mod. I'm assuming it just does more damage. Okay, maybe it didn't get changed. Okay, no, that seems like it did more damage than usual. My god, the parries make you go so high. Oh my god, why am I at 1 health? Not my finest moment, not gonna lie. Okay, luckily we just do a ton of damage, so I didn't even have to go past this phase. Let's go, Doc. My god, I'm doing crazy damage. And I got the Divine Relic. Alright, there we go. God, the bombs are insane in this mod. Okay, now let's test out the roundabout. Oh yeah, look how quick that shoots. Oh my god, did not mean to get hit by that. Oh my god. Okay, that's because the jump is changed in this mod, okay? I'm not used to it. Oh yeah, some good damage. Surprised I didn't kill him, but there we go. Lobber will help us get it done. Let me see if I can hit Briny all the way from here with the lobber. Oh my god. Even the EX goes far. Okay, I'm not sure if I like how high the parry makes you go. There we go, beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can actually not break this boss fight, because Calamaria is known to break when I play these types of mods. Did they change the EXs? I don't think they did. In the air, maybe they're faster or like do more damage or something. I'm not really sure. They definitely changed the super though. Okay, we actually didn't break her this time because she didn't even get to go in her second phase. Oh my god. Rookie mistake. Alright, let's go second phase. Oh yeah, look at that. We're just wiping out all the phases. Is this thing gonna open? There we go. Alright, let me get that parry. Sorry, Sally, it just has to be this way. Oh my god, I'm just destroying the eyes. Kill this guy. There we go. Okay, last phase. Let's just get this parry. Easy peasy. Alright, so the final weapon that this mod changed is Crack Shot. And as you can see, look how far it takes for each shot to actually crack. Oh yeah, look at this guy's health. Couple more hits. Alright, there we go. My god, look how fast this shoots. My god, spread can reach him from here? That's insane. Okay, let's see if I can kill him just with the super. Oh, that's not gonna hit that well. Yeah, it's fine. Spread will finish it off. There we go. Let's go grab it. I don't think they changed Miss Chalice's, what's it called? Okay, I don't know why I just dashed into her. I don't think they changed the crack shot turret is what I meant. I don't want to dash to the right because I'll accidentally dash into the rabbit. Okay, time for the skeleton horse. I'm looking just going to use my super. See if that does enough. Oh my god. My god, I was going to use my super, but I didn't even get to. Oh my god, look at that. Dude, I literally dashed right into that thing. Okay, now it's time for my least favorite King Dice minion. So I actually have to use my brain a little bit. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, let me just blow this dude up. That enough of him. Okay, as you can see, we got another clean sweep of King Dice. And now we just have to face him, which should be pretty easy. Oh my god, I forgot the parries got changed in this, but it doesn't even matter. Okay, let's see how the devil does against me in this mod. As you can see, I brought Lobber. Oh my god. Okay, I was kind of a bad super, but at least he's in his second phase. Oh my god. It was a horrible lob. Oh my god, look how fast it bounces. That's insane. Alright, let's go. Second phase. I guess it's better to lobber trap like this then, no? I'll just use my super. Oh yeah. Fake knockout. Just get a little lobber trap. And there we go. Now hopefully we don't break this fight because this one is more prone to breaking than Calamaria, I think. Okay, now I gotta chill on this part, wait for her to transform. I think it's a her. Isn't Esther a she? But of course we get it done. Alright, now we gotta just take out the dogs. Oh my god, I'm ass with charge. I feel like charge shot is probably the worst in this mod. I mean, it's still buffed, but it's just not as good. It's time to go sideways. Oh my god, I'm facing the wrong way. Are you serious? Jesus. Alright, so I brought the Divine Relic with me. And not every weapon is OP, but most of them are, so it still should be pretty good. And I just got hit. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to lock in a little bit. Use my super. Easy. Oh yeah, look at this spread shot. Literally every single one hits. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I think one super should be enough to kill him. Ooh, this is the wrong one. I don't think this one got buffed. There we go. Alright, let's go, Chef. How have we not gotten to the next phase? I feel like this is taking longer than usual. And I thought I had the other super, but it's okay. Go just take out all the salt. Oh my god, that was a quick phase. Okay, that was all for nothing. I wonder if the parries are gonna help in this. Since I do go really high, I guess that makes it easier for me to climb up. Which is actually pretty nice in this boss fight, as you can see. Alright, so I got the pea shooter, and let's see how much damage we can do. Oh my god, he's already in his next phase. Look at this dude's health. Oh my god, we just destroyed Goofy. Alright, time for the root pack. Now this mod also changes how much damage the EXs do. I mean, just look at that. And the supers have been changed, so if I get a chance to use them, I definitely will. There we go. Actually, I'll use it right now on the carrot. Just look at the health. I think that did damage, but the health bar just didn't update or something. You know what time it is? It's time to test out the spread shot. Oh my god. I can still hear the sound of all the spread shots shooting, even though obviously it only shoots like one every like few seconds. So yeah, I was not able to change the sound. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, let's just kill this with the super. Sorry, Casino, Frog, Machine. Yeah, I'm surprised that they survived that. But there we go. Alright, let's go. First battle in the air. Trust me, you guys are gonna love the bombs. The bombs are insane. Okay, let's use my EX, or my super real quick. But let me show you guys the bombs. Did you just see his health? We took out like 20% of it in one shot. Okay, why? There we go. I forgot how slow the attack rate is. Oh my god, I just realized we need to try the spread EX. So let me get some more cards. Yeah, I did not hit Cagney with all the EX. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, let's go. Let's take out some minions. Oh my god, I just two-shot him. I bet I can one-shot him with the pea shooter EX. God, that is insane. I actually need that parry. My god, I actually took 2 shots that time. Alright, watch this. Here we go, easy. And speaking of easy, it only takes 1 second to subscribe. And we're also so close to 60,000 subscribers. So if you enjoy the videos and you haven't already, consider subscribing. Alright, let's see if we can kill Jimmy before he even gets a chance to change phases. My god, the bombs take so long. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't even tested out the planes EXs. So I brought coffee, and I'm gonna do this EX only. Okay, that was some good damage. Oh yeah. I didn't even hit him with all of them. Let me get that parry. Woo! Bro, this thing is insane. Oh my god. Okay, I know this mod is kind of different, but this is one of my favorite ones. Okay, I really want to just do EX only. There we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna get killed. The ducks. I don't know why I switched to the spread shot. But at least it took out the ducks. So that is good. Oh yeah. Oh my god, the EXs are just tearing these dudes apart. Oh my god, Beffy, you're about to get it. Oh. Okay, now let's test out Chaser. Okay, not an amazing amount of damage. But, you know, I don't have to aim, so yeah, that's nice. And there's like a third of his health gone from that. Very nice, very nice. Let me use my EX. Okay, that was a pretty easy boss fight, can't lie. Okay, in my opinion, this mod just makes everything just like a charge shot. Because all the fire rates are like way slowed down. But they just do so much damage. Like obviously way more than charge shot does. And that's why charge shot is like insane in this mod. There we go. Honey Bottoms did not stand a chance. Alright, we're switching it up. We're going straight to Dr. Khan. Usually I would go to Mouse Dude, but not today. Oh my god, the three-way is insane. Okay, that sounds kind of weird, saying it out loud. Can we destroy this, please? Oh my god, I'm getting pieced up right now. I actually need to lock in. This is gonna do some big damage. Oh my. Oh, the bombs are so slow. They're usually so fast with Miss Chalice. Alright, next up, we gotta test out the Lobber. Oh my god, it's so slow. But it is doing a ton of damage. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so sorry, Mouse Guy. God, the Lobber does so much damage. Look at his health. Okay, ignore that. That was really embarrassing. Alright, can we switch phases? Alright, I'm gonna test out Miss Chalice's third super. Let's see how it does. Okay, surprisingly it didn't kill Briny, but, you know, the Lobber always get it done. Ooh, I just remembered we have to test out Miss Chalice's aerial EXs. See the first one? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna hit her because I don't want to break this boss fight. Okay, that's the last time. I'll hit her once with the mini plane, I don't care. But I don't want this boss fight to break again. There we go. Oh my god. Look at her health, that did so much damage. Dude, this mod's low-key insane. I know I already said that, but I don't care. Alright, now it's time for the charge shot, and this is definitely my favorite part of this mod. Like, do you see that? Look at her health. She don't even know that she's supposed to be dead. Like, is that not insane? The charge shot is actually insane. Like, even look at the uncharged shot. Like, look at that. That's insane damage. Okay, let me get rid of the eyeballs. They're no good. Alright, let me just use this. Let's get a little farther. Damn, everything's hitting me. I just want to one-shot him, okay? I am sorry. This has to be this way. Watch this. I'm going to actually super both of them at once. Okay, it didn't do that much damage, but it's fine. Oh my god, the uncharged shot just killed him. Spare this. One shot. I gotta hit this. I gotta hit this. Doesn't matter. Alright, now it's time to test out the roundabout. And as you can see, it's very slow, as you could probably expect, but, you know, it does a good amount of damage. Okay, the roundabout may be pretty cool, but I low-key do want to one-shot this guy. I mean, is that not the most satisfying thing you've ever seen in Cuphead? Yeah, look at all these roundabouts going about. Let me just shoot an uncharged shot. I'm surprised I didn't kill him. There we go. Dominoes, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna have to use the charge EX on you. It's nothing personal, kid. Okay. Alright, time for the rabbit. You know what? Let's actually use the roundabout EX. I've yet to use that. Okay, I don't have enough EX cards anymore, but it's okay. We still killed him. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy just with EXs. That's one. That's two. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill him regularly. Okay, I think we need to use another charge shot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, she was getting too close to me, I had to do that. You know what, let's switch things up. I'm actually use the roundabout on this guy. It only took 3 shots, nice. Alright, let's speedrun my least favorite boss in Cuphead. That was not enough? Come on. Alright, can we kill him here? Dog. Oh, it's wrapped, monkey. Oh my god, his single bomb killed him. Alright, let's go, King Dice. You want the charge shot? I think you do. And now it's time to test out the crack shot. Oh my god. Ooh, the EX is gonna be insane. Wait, let me spawn. Let me get this. Oh my god, he's going in his other phase. Okay, I just want to spawn the EX so the turret can, like, absolutely annihilate him. Oh my god, the turret is insane. That thing was shooting like crazy. Okay, I have a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna let Coffee give me some EX cards, and then I'm gonna spawn this guy and just let him go to work. Okay, I need to spawn another one. Oh my god, that was horrible timing, but it's fine. Gunner down. Oh my god. Bro, I don't know why the turret shoots so fast. That was not supposed to happen in the mod. Alright, let's go, Cal. Use my EX. There we go. Good damage. Alright, I can't shoot her anymore because it might break. But I kind of want to. But I'm not going to because I don't want this to break. And also, guys, let me know what your favorite weapon is down in the comments. I would say my favorite is probably Charge. And my favorite EX has to be Crackshot. I mean, that's just insane. There we go. Alright, it's time to use the Converge. Let's see how this bad boy does. Okay, it's doing its typical 30 times more damage. Very nice, very nice. Let's test out this super, because why not? Oh my god, the dogs are getting obliterated. They didn't even stand a chance. Alright, one more hit. You know what, let's finish it off with the super. Go get him. Very nice. Alright, now it's time to test out Twista. Look at those little tornadoes going at it. Ooh, that is some good damage. Let's just kill him right here. Why not? Beautiful. Alright, we gotta test out the Divine Relic, because I can just spam with this thing. Okay, it's doing very well, as you would expect. Oh my god. Okay, you can't really spam with it. It's kind of wonky, but hey, it still does a lot of damage, so I'll give it a pass, okay? Can this thing shoot? Oh, we got Charge. Look at that. Okay, I just realized I didn't try Converge's EX, so let's just give that a go. Oh my god, look at his health. Okay, I actually want to use the Crackshot one, though, because that one is so cool. And I don't know how it started shooting so fast. I did not mean for it to do that. But look at that. It's just literally like a machine gun. And Coffee's is giving me enough EX cards to spawn as many as I want. This is beautiful. This is like peak Cuphead right here. Can he shoot him? Alright. Let's spawn him here. Go over here so he doesn't break it. Alright, let's go. Final phase, baby. Get his ass. Oh, yeah. Alright, so first things first, we gotta collect this coin. And now we just gotta get the 3 coins from Mac. Now, I wouldn't usually do this, but we actually have to buy Chaser, and you'll see why in a second. First things first, we got the Root Pack. Okay, prepare yourselves. The pea shooter just obliterates. Let's take out the onion. And look how many projectiles Chaser shoots. Oh my god. Alright, up next is the frogs. And now we're just gonna have to wait for them to transition into their next phase, which is the slot machine. So yeah, let's just wait for that. That's satisfying. And there we go. Easy peasy. Alright, so now we have to go to the mausoleum because I always forget to do that when I do these speed runs.
Victory!
Alright, Goopy, let's just make this quick. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't even have to move. Okay, trust me when I say this, but you guys are gonna like these EXs. I mean, just look how satisfying that is. That's just beautiful. Now, I do want to state that this mod is different than the one that I played in my Cuphead, but EX and regular attacks are swapped. But I know you guys are still just gonna say infinite content glitch, which is now just like part of my comment section. Alright, get the Jawbreaker out of here. Let's use Chaser, why not? Oh my god. I don't exactly need that parry, but, you know, I'll take it. And there we go. Alright, let's talk to this guy so we can get the bombs. And now let's test him out. I think you guys are gonna like this. Okay, that was a very big lag spike. Alright, let's just one-shot Beppy. Or not one-shot, but beat him in one phase. There we go. Alright, it's time for Wally. And I'm just gonna use the regular plain EX. There we go. Actually, let's switch things up. Alright, one more phase. I think I'm gonna use the bomb EX for this one. And there we go. Let's just see how long this fight lasts. Alright, let's go. First boss fight of Aisle 3. Alright, where's Honeybottom's coming from? Now, if you're wondering why I'm shooting to the right, for some reason this mod makes you shoot all the EXs to the right for some reason. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just take out Dr. Khan real quick. Alright, let's just wait for... Oh, I forgot about the heart. I almost feel bad. There's just nothing that can help him. And speaking of helping, if you want to help me out and you're a part of the 93% that isn't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a boss fight that I can kill in just one stage. Okay, yes, I was right. Okay, I don't know why, but my character is just glitched and I can't move. But it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have Chaser, okay? Oh, it won't let me switch my weapon. What the fuck? Okay, so for some reason it won't let me switch my weapon, so I just have to die. Guys, I swear it's not my fault, okay? And I'm not sure how she survived that. Alright, I'm gonna need Chaser for this next part. And there we go. Alright, now luckily this is a boss that we can kill in just one phase. Very nice. Now we have to do a bit of waiting. And he's still gonna shoot at me, wow. Not cool, Briny. Very nice. Alright, time for Cala Maria. And on to the next boss. Now I think compared to the other times that I've speedrun Cuphead, this time is the fastest. And yes, I do use these mods like every time I do Cuphead speedruns, so yeah. You know, maybe if we get, you know, like 100,000 likes, I'll do a regular Cuphead speedrun. If you can tell, I don't really want to. Oh my god, that was a little embarrassing. But it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go, King Dice. There we go, get that extra health. Oh my god, that was definitely the quickest fight yet. Okay, now we got the dominoes. Oh no, I meant to do 3. Okay, I had kind of a bad roll, so we're fighting an extra boss. But, I mean, I do a lot of damage, so I guess it's okay. Alright, I did not mean to do this boss fight, but we should just be able to kill him in one phase. There we go. Alright, let's go, King Dice. Alright, now let's just kill this guy in one phase. You guys already know how it goes. Look at that. Alright, so let's just equip Miss Chalice. And now it's time for the Moonshine Mob. Okay, that was a pretty solid first phase, if you ask me. Oh my god, I didn't know Chaser could track them before they even get on the screen. Alright, now I'll be able to show you guys Miss Chalice's EXs. Look at that. Okay, I didn't get to use the other one, but this is what it looks like. Alright, now it's time for Chaser. Okay, I did not mean to get hit there. But it's fine, you know, 2 health should be enough. If that's not enough with this mod, I will be deeply ashamed of myself. Alright, Chaser, you're gonna have to shine. Actually, we don't really need Chaser. Okay, now we need Chaser because I physically can't aim that way. There we go. Now let's see if we can beat the gnome in his first phase. Oh, actually, wait, I forgot. You actually have to do all the phases, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now we have to get eaten. There we go. And I'm just gonna start spamming Chaser, so yeah, look, I didn't even have to hit the ground before he died. Alright, now it's time for Chef Saltbaker, and let's just dash over here. There we go, he's looking very evil. And now I should be able to just kill him in one phase with Chaser. Would you look at that? Oh, I kind of forgot to stop the timer at the right time, but here it is. The final time is 27 minutes and 25 seconds. I'll just let you guys see the pea shooter. Look at that. Now, if I were to estimate, I would say that this shoots probably at least 30 times the regular speed. So yeah, Goopy's just gonna get annihilated. Now, since I didn't make this mod, I'm not actually sure how fast it is shooting, but yeah, you know, it could be even faster than 30. There we go, that's the potato. Now let's take out the onion. And the health bar mod is also very helpful for this. Not like I would need it, but it's just very satisfying to see the health going down. Alright, now it's time to use spread shot, and you guys are gonna like this. First of all, look at that range. That is insane. I can hit Ribby and Croaks at the same time with it. And we just skip this phase. There we go. Now I just gotta wait for the lever to come down. I forgot how fast the coins shoot out in expert mode. And yes, I am playing on expert mode to give them a little bit more of a fighting chance. But still, the bosses aren't really gonna stand a chance. Alright, time for the first run and gun. And look at spread shot, that is insane. I can pretty much just keep running forward and I don't think anything will be able to really kill me. Beautiful parry. Take that thing out. Have smoke dash. I can just dash right through. Oh, it's okay. We still made it. Now I am going straight to Cagney because this mod doesn't change anything in the aerial battles. So yeah, I'll just be on land today. And somehow I actually took damage. Alright, so I almost forgot to do this run and gun, but it's okay. We're here now. And I also have brought Chaser and spread shot with me, so should be pretty easy. Okay, I thought I dashed through that, but whatever. My god, Chaser is just annihilating all the tree stumps. That was a massacre. Alright, now he's got to dash over. There we go. Okay, what do we think the first minion is going to be? I say candy corn. Yeah, it's actually the gumball machine. Oh my god, this platform is so OP. Because look, I can hit the entire screen from here. I can even kill this dude. Now it's the candy corn. And Bonbon should die. There we go. And before we get to the next boss fight, if you're a part of the 93% that isn't subscribed, consider hitting that button since it's free and you can always change your mind. Okay, I almost just got hit by that. Oh my god, we just destroyed everybody. How did that guy die? Whatever. Take this guy out. There we go. Oh my god, look how satisfying that looks. The light red beam and the dark red beam. And there we go. That's hot dog down. Beautiful. Oh my god, look at all those green projectiles. The homing with Chaser is absolutely insane with these mods since I don't have to do anything and it will literally just annihilate everything on the screen. There we go. Alright, let's go. Last phase. And we gotta wait for this guy to come down. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I really would like to lobber trap here, but I don't have the lobber, unfortunately. But it's fine. Spread will get it done. Alright, now it's time for Grim. And I actually should be able to hit him with Spread Shot from here, which just doesn't look right. Okay, that was a pretty short phase. And there we go. Easy peasy. How is this dude not getting hit? What is going on? There we go. That's the tuba. Second tuba down. We're destroying all the instruments. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine. We still won. Alright, now it's time for the bees. Let's just kill the worker dude first. There we go. Alright, I'm guessing that Honey Bottoms is going to come on the left side. Would you look at that? Yeah, I don't want to fall. Maybe I'll use Chaser. Okay, that was not my finest moment. It doesn't matter, luckily. Alright, now it's time to test out the lobber. And look at that. Oh my god, look at his health. That was probably the shortest fight yet. Imagine if Spread Shot had this range in vanilla, it would actually be insane. My god, look how satisfying this is. It's actually kind of effective too. There we go, easy. Alright, now it's time for Briny. I don't think the lobber can actually hit him from here, so I'm just gonna have to use the pea shooter. Okay, now we just gotta wait for this phase to transition. Actually, let's use the lobber, why not? There we go. And now it's time to test out the charge shot, which is pretty insane in this mod. Actually, let's just do the uncharged shot first. Just look at that speed. I don't know why it's not hitting Sally, but there we go. We actually hit her. Alright, I'm going to charge up the charge shot, and yeah, you guys will see how OP this thing is. Okay, I don't know why that didn't do any damage. But there we go. Alright, let's go. Last run and gun. Where's the lobster? There he is. Alright, let's get this thing started. Oh no. Oh, actually, I can shoot this guy to make him go faster also, I forgot. Wait, let me use my super. Make him go real fast. There we go. That was actually a little bit close. Now let's just take this guy out. Look at Spread Shot taking out all the eyeballs. Very nice. There we go, easy phase. My god, the amount of the screen that spread shot can cover in this mod is just insane. Oh god, I didn't realize how fast he goes in expert mode. Alright, so I've also brought roundabout with me, so let's just test that out. Okay, as you can see, just like the other weapons, it's very OP. Now, even though these weapons are very OP, I feel like spread shot... Well, spread shot's my favorite, but I feel like charge shot is probably the best in this mod. Okay, I did not mean to take damage there. But luckily, we do enough damage that it doesn't really matter. Alright, now we just gotta kill the cigar. If I aim this way, I should be able to just hit him. And yeah, kill him lickety-split. Alright, now it's time for the rabbit. Let me just aim this way, and we should just win. Look at that. Alright, now it's time for the ballerina, and... You know, I am going to shoot this way again. And yeah, as you can see, it's a piece of cake. Alright, now it's time for the 8-ball. And look at that. Spread shot can hit him with every single shot. That's insane. Alright, now we can just take out the domino lickety-split. And look at that. Spread shot can just hit her from pretty much anywhere on the screen. There we go. Alright, now it's time to take out King Dice. And let me just use spread shot. There we go. Easy. Now it's time to test out crack shot. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, I'm not going to hit him anymore because I don't want this boss fight to break. So let's just go down here. There we go, the boss fight is still intact. And I think crack shot can pretty much just annihilate him from here. There we go. Alright, now it's time for the Moonshine Mob. Okay, the first phase was pretty easy. Now let's just set a little bit of a trap. And yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, look at crack shot. Yeah, I meant to parry that. It's okay. I don't even need the EX cards. Alright, it's time for Mr. Freeze. There we go. Where's the snowman at? Oh yeah, look at this trap that we're setting. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot. We actually have 2 more weapons to test out, which consists of the Converge and Twist Up. And as you can see, they're both very good. But I think we also just broke this boss fight. Okay, this time let's try to kill him a little bit slower. That should be good. Alright, there we go. Let's just take out the left guy. Get the right guy. And somehow we skipped the entire last phase, which is pretty cool. And now it's time to test out the Divine Relic, which allows us to use every single weapon in this one fight. It's so nice having all these different choices. I mean, it's not like I can actually choose which one I want to use, but still. Where are the salt shakers at? Alright, let's go. Second to last phase. Oh no! He actually got me. Alright, now we have to do some parkour, and then we should be good. And there we go. Alright, so the first weapon I'll be testing out is the Trisect. And you know, we gotta test it out on Goopy. Oh my god. Look at how many green projectiles are just shooting out on the screen. And also, look at his health bar. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Goopy. Now, I love the Trisect because not only does it look really cool, but it also shoots an additional projectile at the top and bottom every few shots, which is really nice. I'm not sure how effective it is, but it definitely looks really cool. And look at that, we just absolutely melted those guys. Alright, now it's time for the frogs. Should be pretty easy, as you can see. And this weapon also does have an EX, so let me just pop my super. And as you can see, it's pretty much just like the pea shooters, except it's green. So yeah. Alright, let's just hit this lever when it comes up. Or when it comes down, I guess. And a few more hits. There we go. The next weapon I'll be testing out is called the Blitzer, and we'll be testing it out on Cagney. And as you can see, it looks like it shoots the mini plane bullets. And yeah, at close range, it definitely does a lot of damage. This is one of the weapons in the mod that does not have an EX, as you can see, but it doesn't matter since we still killed Cagney. Alright, let's go Bon Bon. Let's see what the first minion is. Okay, this is probably the worst minion for this weapon since the range is kind of bad. But, you know, 20x fire rate, it doesn't really matter, okay? There we go, that's the waffle down. I used to actually think he was a chocolate, but I'm now informed that he is indeed a waffle. Alright, last minion. Let me just kill this guy on the floor. I think I can hit her like this, yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. And before the next fight starts, we're getting so close to 60,000 subscribers. So if you enjoy these Cuphead videos and you haven't already, consider subscribing. The next weapon I'll be testing out is called the Crossfire. And let's test it out on Beppy. Oh my god, that is a lot of projectiles on the screen. Look at, I can hit the ducks while hitting Beppy. It's very helpful. And yeah, this weapon does not have an EX. Okay, why am I taking so much damage? I actually need to lock in. Why do these things keep coming? Okay, I think we kind of broke that fight. Alright, now it's time to fight Grim. My god, these weapons are so satisfying to look at. Alright, let's go second phase. Now if I shoot diagonally, I can make it in a cross. Or wait, I can make it in an X rather than a plus. That's what I meant to say. Like, I don't even have to aim. Okay, this is breaking all the fireballs, which is not ideal, but it doesn't matter. Pick out this guy first. I'm gonna use the Blitzer on him. Wait, where's Honeybottom's at? Oh yeah, look at her health bar. This is not gonna be a long fight. Oh no. Wait, actually, let me go down here and shoot up. Look at that. And now let's test out the flamethrower. Alright, so this is another close range weapon. And as you can see, it's doing some pretty hefty damage. I mean, not as good as some of the other weapons in this mod, but yeah, still pretty solid. I can just smoke dash through this. Very nice. We're gonna switch phases. There we go. Okay, I want to show off this gun's EX since it does have one. As you can see, a little like flame comes down. I guess it's kind of a big flame. But yeah. And there we go. Now let's go Briny. Okay, why is this... Okay, it took a sec for it to actually start doing damage for some reason. Oh, we got the shark. Alright, switch phases? Question mark? There we go. Let me just use the trisect. And there we go. The next weapon I'll be testing out is the lightning rod. And this one is pretty much like the converge since it pierces really well, as you can see. And yeah, it is lightning and the converge is also lightning, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Alright, let's go. Next phase. Now this weapon also does have an EX, so let me try to put it where I think Sally's gonna go. Okay, she's on the complete opposite side. It's actually kind of hard to hit her with this. Oh my god. I literally hit her 0 times with those EXs. That's embarrassing. There we go. How is she still alive? Okay, there we go. The lightning rod should be perfect against this fight, since it can kill all the eyeballs, as you can see, and it still hits the guy. Alright, where's the head at? Oh my god, I just missed. Why did I go for that parry? That was very greedy. Alright, there we go. Next phase. Very nice, very nice. Alright, one more phase. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm gonna pop my super. I did not care. How did that not kill him? That actually confused me. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's just take these guys out. Lickety split. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's go, poker chips. Oh yeah. This dude is not surviving. There we go. There we go. Okay, I know I say this like every time I play with these custom weapons, but the trisect just sounds so satisfying. It is amazing. Alright, let's just take out the dominoes. Let's use the trisect this time. Or the crossfire this time, why not? There we go. Alright, let's go, Mr. Rabbit. Oh yeah, look at... Even the top and bottom ones can hit him. Oh my god. That is like the fastest I've ever killed this guy. Alright, let's just get this over with. Oh my god. Right away is insane. I thought she was gonna wait a second. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's just kill the 8-ball. Oh yeah. Easy. Alright, let's go King Dice. Easy peasy. Okay, let's try to not break the devil boss fight, since this guy is known to break when I play these mods. Oh god, the spider phase is so annoying. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Alright, let's go. The game did not break this time. We're in good shape. Oh. Yeah, I meant to use the EX, but you know what? I'll take an extra heart. Because why not? Oh my god, I just lost it. Can this dude die, please? Alright, there we go. The next weapon I'll be testing out is called the Ranger. And look at that. As you can see, it actually gets, the projectiles get bigger the farther they go along. And yeah, they also do more damage like that, as you can see. Alright, time to take out the dogs. trisect is insane for this next phase. Look at that. I don't even have to aim. Oh my god, I just bonked my head. And the trisect is insane for this. There we go. Alright, the final weapon I'll be testing out is called the Arc. And this one is probably my favorite. Alright, let's just see this thing. Oh yeah. It like shoots the little chaser projectiles. And as the name states, it shoots in an arc. There we go. Oh yeah. This weapon also shoots very strangely if you shoot it diagonal. As you can see, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Alright, but let's go to the last phase. Oh yeah, look at that arc. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go. Final boss. Oh yeah, this arc is hitting them very nicely. Second phase, let's go, let's go. And this actually does have an EX, which shoots like just a single projectile. I'm not sure if it does like way more damage or what, but how are we still in this phase? Kind of curious. Alright, there we go. Let's make a little trap. Oh my god. I started off the tutorial with this not so great dash, and then followed it up with this interesting parry. And you might be asking, why are you doing the tutorial if you're trying to speedrun? Well, you see, I need this coin. Well, not actually, I don't like really need it, but I kind of want it, so. And since I'm kind of greedy, I also got the 3 coins from this tomato-headed guy, who's apparently named Mac. Did not know that. But anyways, I used my 4 coins to buy the roundabout weapon, as it's one of the best weapons in the game, and yeah, I like it. And you know, of course you gotta equip this weapon lickety-split, because I'm very serious about the speedrun. Now of course, our first boss fight is against the Root Pack, which as you can see was not too much of a struggle for me. So yeah, I feel like you guys can kinda get the gist of what this mod does. But anyways, I ended up finishing this first fight in just 14 seconds, which you know is a pretty long time if you really think about it. But sadly, my grade was only a C. And yeah, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, C's not very good, but I think you're forgetting the fact that the C students are the business owners and entrepreneurs, so not too worried about that grade. But now it was time to face Ribby and Croaks, which actually took quite a bit longer than the Root Pack, and I also got hit by one of these mosquitoes. But still, I was able to beat this boss fight in just 30 seconds, so not too bad. And I actually got a B this time. I'm sorry Tate, please forgive me, it won't happen again. And also, I will be skipping the run and guns because, you know, I'm doing an all bosses speed run, and it's my video, so I can do whatever I want. But anyways, after giving Goopy the works, I talked to this plane dude on accident, which is not great for the speedrunning time, but then I made up for it by one-tapping Hildenberg. And you know, I had to use my super just in case. And this reminds me of another thing in this mod, which is that the super meter fills up insanely quick. And if you have coffee equipped, it literally just stays at max. The next boss I had to fight was Cagney, and as per usual, I made very quick work of her, which actually led her to soil her pants.
Oh, I get that, that's so clever!
But since I've beaten all the bosses in Inkwell 1, it was time to move on to Inkwell 2. Now first things first, we of course have to take out Bon Bon, and I was able to absolutely annihilate her poor minions. I mean, just look at the Jawbreaker, it barely makes its way out of the castle. And I also just slapped this dude's head clean off. But now it was time for another battle in the air, which of course is against Jimmy. And just like the first plane level, I was able to pretty much one-tap him. And it only took 4 seconds, so not too bad, not too bad. The next boss I had to face was Beppy. And yeah, don't need to say much here. And as you could probably guess, the rest of Inkwell Isle 2 was pretty easy. And also, I like how every time after I kill a boss, Cuphead gets jiggy. But now it was time to move on to the next isle. And as you can see, I dashed over to King Dice for maximum efficiency. Just a quick speedrunning tip if you guys wanted to know. The next boss I had to play was the B boss. And despite being extremely OP, I did lose 1 health somehow. So yeah, I guess I'm a lost cause. But anyways, now it was time to go to the junkyard. And yes, I may have missed the entry point of the junkyard multiple times, but it's fine, I can just cut this out of the video. Surprisingly, this was the longest plane level, which ended up taking me 10 seconds to complete. Now that's some time that I'll never get back. And also, why is this dude spazzing out sideways? What is going on? After the junkyard, I took out Sally's stage play with ease, and then moved on to the train station. And I'm not exactly sure why I took this route, since I would have to go back to the train station anyways, but you know what, just don't question it, okay? The Phantom Express was actually the longest boss fight up to now, taking 39 seconds, which is not great on my part, but the boss fight just has some factors that slows it down, no matter how much damage you're doing. Okay, this part kind of pissed me off, but I couldn't go down this tiny step. Cuphead, you can just genuinely jump over that. What are you doing, bro? Oh my god, what is going on with this rat? But now it was time to kick some pirate booty. Alright bro, shut the fuck up. Moving on to the last boss of this aisle, which is Calamaria, who I also wiped out easily. And now, oops, I went the wrong way. Now it's time to enter everyone's favorite place, the casino. Now before I enter, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, consider hitting that subscribe button. Since I haven't made a lot of Cuphead videos on this channel, I'm kind of at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm, so subscribing to my channel would help me out a ton. Anyways, let's get back to the speedrun. Now the first thing I did here was kill this blunt because smoking is bad for you. And then I rolled a 2, which is not great, but you know, at least it's not a 1. Now this led me to the next boss, which was the domino, and after I killed it, it started kicking its head in, which is probably not very good health-wise, but anyways. I had to kill the skeleton horse before my next roll. I got a 3 this time, yes sir! This roll led me to fight the 8-ball, which as you can see did not hold up well against me. And now it was time for King Dice himself. Now I thought I was actually going to have to lock in a little bit for this fight, but yeah, that wasn't the case luckily. And now it was time for the actual final boss of Cuphead, which is the devil. And I may have almost given him my soul on accident. Luckily, the actual fight was a piece of cake, and now it was time to go to the DLC bosses. But before I'm able to do that, I have to skip through all this stuff, and then get sent back to the menu. What the fuck? Now I just gotta make it to the boat and... Wait, how do I get there again? Maybe I have to talk to this turtle dude? Okay, apparently not. Okay, I guess the second boat isn't here either, so I guess I'm going to the first one. And big surprise, that's not there either. Okay, I forgot that to get to the DLC, you have to beat one of the mausoleums. And so I could have just beaten any of them, but since I'm already here, I'll just beat the first one. And also, having my super probably would have helped me out a lot in this run. And now we had finally made it to the DLC island. We also may have wasted a little bit of time in the process. But before fighting the first boss, I talked to this dude to get 3 coins, and I entered the recipe for Miss Chalice so I could get her extra coin. Then I bought Crackshot and equipped the Astral Cookie. The first boss that I chose to fight was Glumstone, who actually put up a pretty solid fight against me. After that, I fought this ice dude who didn't even get to come out since I killed him so quickly. And now it was time to fight this bitch. And yes, that is the correct terminology since it's a female dog. Next, I had to fight Esther, who I easily killed and then blew up multiple times after for no reason. But after that, I got more random stuff that Saltbaker is just gonna throw at me anyways. So yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing this stuff for him. The next fight was against the Moonshine Mob, who I successfully used a super on, and then the stuff in the background kinda started spazzing out. I don't think the game accounted for you beating her that quickly. But anyways, now it was time for the final boss, Chef Saltbaker. Now this tubby fellow actually managed to hit me 2 times before I killed him. So I guess that's why he's the final boss of Cuphead. And as you can see, I ended the speedrun with a time of 30 minutes and 24 seconds. Well, 25 if you round up. And according to speedrun.com, with my completely legit run, I would be the best in the world. Wait, but I think these runs are counting run and guns also. So yeah, I didn't actually do those levels, but you know, maybe they'll just let it slide. So pretty much the moral of this video is that if you want to be the best at something, you either have to work really hard at it and practice, or slightly bend the rules in your favor. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.